being able to see each other and play with each other, they have done, but that was back in 2020. That was a year ago. That's not really a metric anymore, considering how well these teams have been performing up until now. And Alter Ego, as you mentioned, Illustrato, what a comeback for them. They were almost taken down. They were brought down to, I believe, the lower stages by Boom, their opposition. But then in the lower brackets, something just clicked from them. Elmore, Berserks, they went above and beyond, and now they're looking to lead the charge up against Bren in this
Hello.
Hai.
second and final
Tiba-tiba
slot.
di
Asik.
Halo Dan,
Hah?
kejar saya.
Iya,
Let's
Wan.
go. Let's go.
Invite,
Berlin.
brother. Alter Chaps. Halo, Ciana. Halo.
Oh, lagi live.
Iya, baru live. Ini kenapa sih ayah bak abuser,
Ya iyalah, masih buat hard anjing orang-orang Thailand. Padahal sama-sama udah dikurangin drone-nya. Ditambahin buat full sense.
Enggak, perasaan tetap 13.10
Enggak,
dah.
tapi tetap aja enggak.
Tadinya 13.9 bukan?
13
Memang 13.10 anjing. Dari
Oh,
awal.
13.10.
Ciana
Enggak ngaruh juga.
Ya lagian kan kalah juga drone anjing.
Iya, cuma dikasih warning doang.
I take my energy.
Kalau ke Berlin teriak sini.
Kalau ke Berlin gua off stream.
Langsung ke GHAE.
Enggak ke GHI, cuman ya udah, gua mau menangis sendiri aja.
Ke GHAE lah.
Nggak tahu deh gua. Tadi gua kepikiran sih kayak apa hari ini gua ke GHI gitu ya kan.
Mau menang mau kalah kesana aja.
Gak ada nge-live loh. Enak loh kalau gua live.
Gak usah.
Ih, gua kalau live enak loh.
Lihat banget pakai jersey segala. Enggak guys, ini tahu gak sih tadi sebenarnya gua gak kepikiran buat pakai jersey AE cuman
Gua gak ada jersey baru anjing.
Kok dikasih?
ada di GH.
Enggak.
Jersey lu di GH.
Ah? Apa?
Jersey lu di GH.
Emang iya?
Iya.
Wah. Mintalah.
Terus habis itu pas gua mau cari-cari baju ada tiga jersey tuh di atas tuh. Ya udah gua ambil aja satu. Pakai. Ini jersey yang hitam, guys. Jersey-nya keren.
Gua ada jersey yang lama anjing.
Nih gua mandi nih demi live buat kalian nih, babi.
Buset, gila juga lu.
Udah kelar cok, what the fuck? Sorry,
Tapi lu masih bau lu anjing sampai sini.
Udah kelar apa, Cok?
udah kelar 1-0 anjing.
Udah mulai.
Iya.
1-0 siapa?
Bren.
Tapi Ben.
Tapi yang katanya pada lebih PW di GH-nya Boom anjing.
Iya itu mainnya bagus semua kok di GH Bung.
Sudahlah.
Mejanya enak katanya. Mejanya enak katanya.
Ya udahlah, biarin aja.
So nginep aja yuk, nginep yuk.
Iya, main di GH Boom aja harusnya.
Ntar gue post story dulu guys. Sebentar ya.
Nggak usah Nen. Gua live tali Nen. Oke? Tuh disuruh boy with love tuh.
Ya bodo amat lah.
With love.
Apa, aku cuma hanya ingin menemani.
Anjas.
Hanya ingin mensupport.
Asik kalimat asik.
Believe that was full sense and big bam. In any case, that should be a clean enough round, and Bren take a flawless round in the second.
Kok belum bangun anjing. Mangger banget kalau live. Kayak gembel anjing. Vi kemarin apa Vi? Main Taya ya Vi? Lutfi.
Iya. Iya Mentaya.
Open gak sih? Udah bukannya harusnya.
Udahlah.
Mana gua mau mesen udah tutup anjing.
Iya dong.
Susunya enak kan tuh?
Enak kok.
Ntar ya agak tidur mandi gua. Aduh. Oh no, Edward. Aduh, jangan wave. Fuck man.
Able to get that kill onto Nassel round. That's already 2 rifles down here. C site secured and the double flank coming in from long.
Kenapa nggak main di GH Boom aja ya gimana? Kan mereka punya GH sendiri ya. Tidak bisa seperti itu lah Mamen.
Oh,
Oh shit
too
man.
bad.
Oh shit
Walking
man.
their way through the ramps, walking their way downtown, moving fast, faces past, and he's gonna be homebound. Elmi Moore gets a headshot. That's gonna be a good start. Followed up by Berserk. They're blinded though, and Wit's trying to capitalize. Has to go back around.
Menang ini harusnya.
Well, that's gonna be
Menang,
just-
Cok.
Menang.
Has to go for the dash in and
Wow, let's go Whiskey.
Do it Matt.
get that retake.
Emang kenapa ganti Panthers? Gak tahu gua. Emang pakai
Lu kalau mau nonton cepet di ini non PPGL PH.
Ntar itunya
PPGL
ngomongnya bahasa
underscore.
Pino emang.
Enggak bahasa Inggris. Dia cepet. PPGL underscore VCT PH.
Udah.
Dia paling cepet. Chatnya juga
Untuk
nggak
sisanya ya
aneh-aneh.
Mimora Berserk. Enggak di sisanya siapa aja juga menang Cok.
Menang dong, sepede guys. Ini harganya lagi on fire kayak.
Point out either
Ini
that
Hagai
both
tadi
those flankers
chat
that
ke
go
gua
to the
nan
score spotted
deg-degan
by
tolong
Bulldog.
terus gua cuman
That
caps
was
lock
placed by
breathe
Spencer
gua bilang.
on A main.
Udah kayak Demon Slayer tuh gak lu?
Trigger on
Suruh napas.
going on C because they know that there is not really much value for them to just hold the flanks, but now it's
Anjing
right
tiga.
because
Wow,
they know there's gonna be something a little bit aggressive on A main. They betted for it. They knew it was gonna be coming, and it happened. Tabithal's gonna be close. On
Ya,
the
Pit.
He does get one. Jesse Bash immediately goes for the trade. This leaves us into the T4 to score.
Aja!
Dia lagi nge-web cuk. Masih baru bangun. Belum bangun.
And oh no. Yeah, got Penguin.
Hah, Gun and gun mamam.
Uh,
Mamam!
Okay, but he's down to 30.
Tapi agak Marisi paling konsisten ya.
Harganya low sense soalnya.
Iya men.
Jadi susah geter ya. Nggak bakal geter ya.
Ya, jadi soalnya kalau low sense itu bakal lebih gampang konsisten. Orang-orang high sense gitu. Wah,
Harga sense berapa sih? Bukan 0,4400 ya?
iya, itu low
Ini harus
sense.
ganti mouse
Oh iya low sense.
400.
Kalau di 800 0,2 soalnya. Itu low banget.
I think nggak
Slow,
abis ini. Gue hari ini cuma live ini doang ya guys, cuma live nobar doang ya. Kalau gue niat main nggak tahu paling besok kali, I don't know. Mager, ngantuk. Ah, shit, don't take away the gun from my boyfriend. Kemarin jago loh, belum guys. Ini masih awal-awal game guys. Just ease into the game, ease into the game.
It's looking a little bit thin in terms of that, as you mentioned, bank account. You know, you gotta be able to save up for your future. It is what it is with our current economy. And the economy for alter ego.
Mereka itu masih di GH Boom apa gimana cek? Mereka nggak di GH sendiri dah.
Udah di GHA ya, udah di GHA.
Kan udah nggak ada problemus. You know?
Some nice little chops, choice cuts of the members of Brent. If
Haha, Rizky.
Oh,
Nice try.
Borkum and Dubstep, the double whammy from the Brent roster, just shutting down the operation.
A little bit of cause for concern there for a second after Jesse Vash goes down. Rifle will not be recovered, however, and so this will, I'd say, give Brent a little bit of a moment to breathe here as they now collect themselves. They managed to pick up 2 kills in response. A little bit of information towards Garage as well, and things will
Gedein suara
fairly
dikit bentar
stable
guys.
right now. Blades not going to really make the connection for now, but it is still giving them, that information that there is at least one person towards B, which instigates that rotate towards that A site. This is a site they can very
Oh,
well take
man.
here, and with that ultimate,
He's
that
gonna
from the
be
shadows,
banned.
this gives them
You
such
know,
a big
like
opportunity
gonna be
to cut off the
banned.
rotation. Nasselrand gonna get caught off, looking completely the wrong way here. 3 kills already for Borkum. And it could be Borkum time this early on. Looking for an ace. Very, very early in the game. Round number 5. Round 5 ace.
After this you win.
Looks like
And
it's gonna be the deal.
win,
Yeah,
win.
5 kills for Borkum, and looks like Borkum time is starting early yet again here. He finds another pick, and what a way to boost his morale very early on.
That wasn't the flashiest or most
Hari-hari nggak bisa
hype-inducing of
tidur guys.
aces,
Ada saran
granted,
gimana cara untuk tidur?
but what that does
How
give Borkum there
to sleep?
is
Minum Panadol.
knowledge that his
Sarannya
ability to
Gak
lurk
mau anjing, gak mau
is just
sampai
not
minum
being
obat anjing gua.
scouted properly by Alter Ego.
Yeah.
You were probably expecting that when you hear that from the shadows, it would be coming on A heaven. But similar to
Sarannya
Brian,
Andre,
the
nan.
ultimate on the defender's
Aduh.
spawn,
Skip,
nobody
skip.
can actually hear that if they're not if they're
Ayo,
not close
tenang
enough.
guys. Ini
So
masih
they have to
awal-awal
look at
guys. Ini masih
that.
4-1
You
guys.
make a fantastic point there, Asarai.
Aduh, wah nih mati pas
and-
reaktor fix.
Having a lurker and making those
Patron
plays like
awal
that,
baca musuh dulu.
getting that
Yeah,
confidence
guys,
to be
like,
able to
ease
read
into
the
the game, ease into
opponent's
the game
defense
first,
and just
yes.
sneak by, that's massive for any lurker.
Agak ace
And with
menang.
another 2 picks at the very start
Wih.
from Brent, they're looking rock
Bingung.
solid on
Di
their
orang
offense.
swing.
It seems like Alter Ego just can't find the shots that they're used to.
Let's go, Joe.
That's a
Let's go,
double
Joe.
lineup.
Nice.
Here we go. Natural ran with 3
Yeah.
kills. Just
Got
when
it.
it's absolutely massive. They know his position right now with 30 HP, he cannot heal himself. They won't go for the challenge.
Ya, dapat
Instead,
mati, Cok.
rotate there towards A. Gonna smoke off the angle and hope to catch Naz Laurent off in rotation right now, but the aggressive swing will not be
Why?
rewarded.
Why dapet you die?
Patience not in that round here for him.
Halo, Cialo.
Went for the aggressive play, hoping to get it into a 1v1. Just didn't work out, and Brent secured round 5.
There's a split decision you have to make as Borkum
Dah, tactical time
in
up.
that specific
Called.
scenario where you have to know how to react to a flash. All right, we'll just look at this amazing 3K from Natsulran. He almost brought it back. This one. You see that
Yeah.
positioning from Borkum? He saw it, and with experience, you can tell if it's going to be
With
a fake flash,
experience.
a delay
Experience,
flash,
bro.
or an
Experience,
instant flash.
bro.
And there's
Worth
just a
51
split second in
years.
between that you can react to your opponents coming out because they don't want to flash themselves as they try to go for that punch.
Giliran jam bunuh 3 yang lain gak ada
Borkum's
yang dapat.
timing there
Etot
was
kena
just
ulti
perfect.
Sova
If
sih.
not, there
Jadi
would have been
kayak
a chance, I
bisa
think, for
kena
Natsuran to
drone juga dia.
maybe have made it into the 1v.
Saya mah nggak
Still,
bisa
though,
dodge ulti
clean
ya.
round for Brent.
Bukan nggak bisa,
Overall,
dia mau
they
dodge
have
kemana,
so much
anjing?
money to work with, and Alter Ego
Dia ke-
really
dia ke
struggling.
kiri,
So you're seeing the
mati
tactical
ditembak.
timeout
Dia ke
come out here
kanan,
because they've
ada
done
ulti.
so
Itu
much
matinya kan bukan karena
to
ulti,
get
matinya
this
ditembak
forward
sama
map
si
control.
itu.
But it does seem like they're
Dubstep.
forcing themselves on the
Tembuskan
attacker
kalau di
side
smoke
too
juga.
often, and it has allowed Bren for a lot of punishes. And more so than not, you've seen Elmimore charge out from A main as a single,
Itu udah-
spotted
udah
by the alarm bot,
pasti
and he
mati
doesn't
punya
respect
ini.
it that nobody will actually check him,
Kecuali
but
si
everybody
harga-harganya
does, and
hidup.
that loses them that control in A side.
Alter Ego is very much a team that's known for the aggression on their defensive side. Bren are happy to play off of it. Bren are happy to wait. Yeah, you want to play aggressive, we'll make you pay. We'll make you pay the price. And they have been they've been trying to cash a check that they can't.
Hello Ace.
It's just the aggression stuff's not paying off for Alter Ego. They've been absolutely stumped as to how to deal with this Bren side here. And it's such a difficult place to be in if you're Alter Ego. It's like, do you
Bismillah,
wait for
Alter
Bren
Ego.
to
Ya guys,
go
kita
onto your
berdoa
side and
sama-sama,
take the fight there? Because
kita
that's so difficult. Bren
map
takes
dua apa?
bareng. Map 2
They're some of the
nggak
best
ingat
that we've
deh.
seen in Southeast Asia. They're known for this very Korean style heavy execute and where
Map 2 apa guys yang
they can
tahu?
just trade off each other
Asan,
like
Asan.
nothing. But at the same time, you
Ah.
also don't want to
Boy,
play
you
too
go to
aggressive
Berlin,
because
yes,
if you
man.
play
Apa
aggressive,
nak-
Bren
tahu
will
apa
play
nak-
passive at the start of the round and punish you. So
Nah,
it's a very, very tough position here for Alter Ego to decide how they want to approach
Oh!
this defensive half.
Well, they can approach his defensive half with Elmimore hitting some nasties like that. Dubstep, you know, he can find those.
Ya, anak
entries,
AS
but
semuanya
sometimes
rollnya
you just
dipakai sih.
cannot go up against Elmimore. Their
Apanya?
Borkum though,
Semua
spraying
rollnya bisa
randomly,
dipakai
aggressively
sama
through
mereka.
the smoke.
Kecuali
Oh,
kayak
mapnya.
kecuali Ewa
Damage on
smoker
Berserk,
sama
and has to
Sentinel.
respect that for the
Iya.
Map
moment,
2
because
Asan, map
Vash is
3 Bain.
looking for a lineup here. The Spencer
Ewa
is
nggak mau
holding, and I think
main duelis
yeah,
sama
they
dia.
haven't
Soalnya
picked up
Ewa
the
bener
Phantom
pusing
from
anjing
Dubstep at
ngegelin.
all. So
Iya,
Spencer
Igel
has been
kalau
keeping that in
si Kenny
track.
suruh main
Elmimore
duelis-duelis
will be
juga
able
pusing
to
juga,
just
anjing.
about
Kecuali Vip
get it, I
Geder
think.
anjing.
But the execution on C is going to be inevitable.
Vip Geder god.
We're going to head on over to it. Jesse Vash, shock dart right there. Doesn't check the close corner, but Jesse Vash will pick up the
that's
slack, and Borkum will be there to follow right after. Elmimore, one of the best players with that
Yang
sheriff in his
sama.
hand,
Menang ini, menang.
somehow finds one before he eventually drops.
Jong-
Deva's ball might not be checked here. He gets
Menang,
one,
menang,
bring it
menang,
to a
menang.
1v1,
Ini
swaps
fix,
out
fix
his
menang,
gun.
anjing. Nggak mungkin
And
kalah,
this could be
David,
the round here.
anjing.
Borkum's very low. Can he clutch? 1 second left, not enough time.
Nice
And Alter
pit.
Ego, they've stolen a round away.
Nice pit.
Jantung gua agak
Kasih
dekat
Hagai
nih.
nice deagle ya
Iya,
Hagai.
naik.
Tablet
Bisa masih
to,
dapat gak dia tuh orang tuh aneh.
delay
Aduh, aduh.
push himself outside of spawn there, but he wanted to close the distance since he only had the
Lihat yang
stinger
ini nih,
really.
yang ini nih, yang harga di
Luckily
sini.
enough,
Ini
he
gue gak
was
ngerti
able
cok
to get
gimana cara
the
dia bisa
one
dapat
target
satu, ya Allah.
from those two, from Jesse Vash and Borkum, that was actually low HP, or that was actually high HP, full HP. And that made his life a little bit easier. So I think Borkum was so pressed to try to get that, especially with the time not really being
Siapa lagi makan
enough to
kerok-kerok
plant the
anjing?
spike down even after
Freeze anjing.
Jesse
Dua,
Vash
coy.
could go.
Enak.
In any case, Alter Ego,
Mantap.
good enough clutch on that Thrifty.
That gets them a significant boost in their economy. And this is really, I think, one of the turning points in the game here. They have the operator on Berserks. And what this means is that their defensive pushes and their defensive holds can be a little bit more, I'd say, impactful You can have either Berserk going in for those aggressive pushes with that operator like he normally does, and he tends to get at least one pick. And at the same time, you can just have him solo anchor a site and stack your forces in another. So this opens up options here for Alter Ego as to how to deal with this. Good jumping peak here, but however, it's not gonna land the mark right there as the information is finally
Jangan
given
lupa
that
guys,
Berserk
di-share.
is on
Alright.
that operator towards that
Jadi
C
gua
site.
niat streaming.
But Bren smells weakness. Off or not, they're going to try and go for it.
Makanya
Oh,
bisa menang kan di game 1
double kill
bisa
right there from
lah.
Berserk as he
Bisa
finds
lah.
Ayo
two on
menang
the
ini,
defensive
coy.
goal here for Alter Ego.
Ya open aku open bau. Mana lu
A bit
bilang
of
bau no
adjustment
anjing?
here.
Mana ada
Again,
bau-baunya?
You can try multiple things to try to entry onto a site, but that smoke is the only thing separating both of the operators. Yes, Dubstep has also bought himself onto that sniper. It's going to be the lineup from
Gak ada
Jesse
yang bawa
Bash,
Berserk.
but finds nothing at the back of the site. It's actually Berserk who's
Dapat lagi nih,
tucked
Atu nih.
himself right in the corner, and he's just getting everything. These slow peaks from Bren getting punished as soon as it comes in, and he's not done.
Ayo
just
Ace
yet.
OP
4K
yuk.
comes in for Berserk.
Wah
Like
gila.
an ace, why don't you? And there he is. They line up the shooting gallery,
Open
and
agak nggak
Berserk
open,
just hit it
Bang?
up one after the other.
Look, man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but peeking one by one onto Berserks like that.
Musuhnya datang satu-satu ke crosshair Berserk,
Never
anjing.
a good
Iya
idea.
anjing.
Yang kecuali yang terakhir sih, yang terakhir.
And if you let him ace
Yang
like this,
terakhir
if you let him
emang
warm
waste
up,
Yang
of
terakhir
fashion
Jet
going
Div,
to
anjing.
brew up a storm.
Terakhir emang Jet Div anjing.
And
Jet Div, Op
already,
Div.
we've seen, dude, it is 9 rounds in this game. We've already seen
Tapi
2
Dubstep jago banget.
aces. If this is any
man.
indication
Halo,
of how
Anan,
the rest
halo.
of the series is
Welcome,
gonna go,
welcome
well,
to the streams. Welcome to the
prepare
streams.
your extra pairs of underwear because I'm
This is a very
definitely expecting a lot of
family friendly
crazy stuff.
stream, yes.
Berserk going berserk.
I'm sorry. I don't
Kakel
have
gua tuh emang nih berserk.
You don't
extra
wear underwear.
Nih,
I
gua
only
kasih tau
have,
ya
like,
guys,
one
tadi
on-
tuh ya, gua
one
mampir
pair
di
for,
Discord.
like, 3 days. And
Oh.
well, there's one pair
Di
of,
Discord ini.
you know, steely round objects that Berserk has that
Oh, mana
allows
mati?
him to hit that.
Oh iya.
David tebak apa?
The ability of this
Buta
man
bos.
to keep calm under pressure. The 1-for-1 trade, but it seems like Bren, they're gonna change the pace once again. They get that good trading up, and they know that the A side is
Lutfi,
gonna
live
be
dong,
theirs
Lutfi.
for the taking.
Gua-
The
Sabar,
advantage
sabar,
of
sabar.
Paranoia is gonna be so good.
Sabar gua.
And that opens it up
Jesse Vash.
trade for trade, but it's the 1 versus 2.
ya.
Fat Penguin cannot pick up Teta Ball, and this leaves Fat Penguin to go for it.
Coba gua
Not
ikut.
gonna
Makanya bisa
happen,
salah,
and
Cok.
Bren swiftly strike back.
Ismisnya salah jalan ya?
It
Iya.
got a little bit scary
Bisa-bisa
there
mati
after
jalan,
that
mati-
first pick
mati
from
ini,
Berserks
mati
from
langkah.
Bren. Just landing
Tadi gua
that
mau bilang
shot
apa
for
ya?
the trade.
Oh, tau gak sih
so
tadi?
instant,
Ini siapa
so
lagi yang gunting
immediate.
kuku
Let's
anjing?
look at this round.
Gua sorry makanya gunting kuku.
Kills.
Gua
10
beli.
rounds in here.
Lucu banget anjing.
Basically, essentially after 9 rounds have
Oke.
passed. And
Ya jadi tadi itu
that's
ya
really the statistic
pas
that
mereka lagi
you want
masih
to
di
see if
Discord
you're
AE
Bren.
itu kan gue sempat
Because
masuk.
if you're having your control,
Terus
you're
kayak
your
mereka
worker
tuh
putting up those numbers,
hype tuh
it's a
kayak
good
Lucky
sign
Charm-nya
that
mereka
the
bilang,
duelists
"Guys,
can sit back a little
kita
bit more, do their
One,
job as
one
getting
Punch
into
Man
the
dulu kali,
entrance
One
of the
Punch
site,
Man.
and at least
Sama
getting
apa?
position,
AOT
especially when it
Aaron
comes
dulu
to
kali, Aaron gue
execute,
feeling Aaron nih
because
kan,
that
terus
just
kayak
means
berserk buka cap
that
terus
as
dia kayak
long as they get on the site,
apa
they
sih
can
yang itu?
cross.
Tata
Whoever
kaya gitu.
is
Oke.
going to go and get those
Takai.
It's going to be the Hunter's Fury deployed from Jesse Vash. This
Allah,
time it's going to get another one.
Shit.
He just never misses those. Every single time. And Dubstep, right there with a follow-up. Elmi Moore, good for a trade here, but Borkum's going to miss another opportunity. The recon dart's able to spot out Elmi Moore, but this is an opportunity for them to fall back, to rotate,
Oh
and
shit, this is bad.
not really hard
Garage,
to miss. They will
garage.
be leaving Dispenser here up in the garage, so this could be an opportunity for him to punish. And in
Nah,
fact,
ini-
Dispenser
ini
does
sih,
get the catch onto Elmi Moore, catches him in rotation, spots one
Nah,
out,
tapi
but
posisinya bagus.
Wits as well will be caught towards that A site. Now it's a little bit of a tough decision here, Bren. They've been caught in C, they've been caught in A, and as to where to go, they're still scratching their heads a little bit.
Well, they were about to double back quickly enough on C, but spotting Natsuran kind of slowed the pace down just slightly for Bren. Still, they will be able to clear out the site. Bren, or Dispenser, and Jesse Vash were able to find what they needed to, and that's so
BM dulu,
unfortunate.
Jo,
Sometimes you
anjing.
just have to let the utility
Sempet-sempetnya,
be a
bangsat.
little bit shy of its positioning, or else you're just going to be in a world of hurt, and exceedingly like that. Spike was planted on default, and Jesse Vash about to swing wide, and he times it perfectly. One-on-one, Natsuran gets spotted by the recon. Not gonna be a problem for
Why?
Jesse Vash, as that
Kok si Jo kayak ngeliatin backside
play
lagi dah.
was enough for him to clutch the round.
Recon,
A
recon.
clean player and a
Nggak,
clean
tapi pegang
game,
flash dah.
and a clean round for Bren.
Oh, dia mau
Jesse
nge-flash
Kayak
Vash
mau
ya, atau
digging
apa?
deep
Kayak
in
mau
that
nge-flash
one.
gitu.
Just
Flash
when you
back
think
shot
the
gitu.
round is starting to slip away from them, they pull it back, and Dubstep is able to.
Ya, Rizky
I mean,
sama Aga
excuse
yang
me,
aneh.
Jesse Vash is able to use his big brain to use that utility. He knows that in a 1v2, the biggest thing that he can have in his arsenal is information.
Iya man.
And that's what he goes ahead and gets.
Ini ayah main di GH,
Especially
main
after
nggak sih
that
nggak?
first
Main
pick, the
di GH.
recon dart
GH mereka.
was just masterful. Knowing that the angles he has to clear are the ones that are close to him, so he can push out that garage angle. When he gets out of the garage, and actually Nats Laurent was able to was
Iya dapat slip call sampai jumper semalam.
recon dart, and that just absolutely stumps
Halo?
Alter Ego here. Now,
Ah,
Alter
udah.
Ego,
Halo,
Asteroid,
Dal.
they've been getting a couple of rounds.
Lagi nonton nih.
They've been getting a
Yep.
couple good ones.
Si Jesse Vash.
But I really think those 3 rounds that they have had
Lagi dapat nih dia
were really
nih.
more of Bren misplays than
Bisa,
actually
bisa.
Alter Ego finding convincing wins.
Si
On
Nats
their
butuh
side.
butuh Bani ya nih. Butuh Bani di belakang kayak yes brother.
You could say
Brother.
definitely could.
Oh,
say
dia
that
mereka di
without
bumbu
going
GH ya?
the other,
Enggak. Tadi
Enggak,
kemarin.
you know, the
Kemarin.
other sphere, and
Kemarin
say
enggak.
it's just really Alter Ego just having good reactions, and Bren just not really respecting that Alter Ego still do have that form of map control with how good they can aim. Because again, in the end, this is still a FPS game, and if you're able to hit your shots that cleanly by Berserks, it's just not going to be possible. In any case, though, they're going to spread a little bit more utility here, and that's what I mean. Again, the reaction time, the speed, and the confidence to hit those shots is just what gives Berserks his lethality. But a little bit of that peak with the Sova drone. Oh, you
Aduh.
get baited by Hedgewid. Oh, this is not good, but 4v3 ensues.
If you can't out-aim him, might as well outsmart him. That's exactly what Dispenser brought in that one. This is the swing on top of the utility.
Oh, dibalas.
Master.
Di BM balas sama Jesse Vash anjing.
Just for good
Iya,
measure.
tai.
Just to make
You gotta
sure he's
wake
really
up.
dead. You know, double tap.
Iya.
In
Dibalas BM
just
sama
like in
Jesse
zombie
Vash
mode,
gak?
just double tap. It's a rule.
Exactly.
Kalau
Kenapa
pagi
tuh?
begini, kalau
Rule
pagi
17.
begini anjing.
Gotta enjoy the little things. And extra bullets
yeah.
like that
Udah
is
normal.
how they enjoy themselves. 8-3, and Bren, decisive
Ayo guys,
round
masih
wins
bisa,
like
guys,
we
ini.
mentioned. One more
8-4.
before we go
Ayo
into the
menang.
second half.
Fix.
Gotta say here, even Berserks
You know?
can hit those
Siapa aja itu?
nasties. Those
Easy win.
uh,
1-1.
off-base
Hi, Mon.
shots.
Hello.
It's just
Hi,
again
Mon.
Bren knowing
Hello.
the tiny bit of differences at how to hit that off. Because sometimes, you know, from a longer perspective of it,
Gimana nih,
our
Dok?
processes,
Hah?
our thinking
Ya
process, we
Allah,
just say,
kan
"This is
emang
Oh.
kan AI better
Belum
in-
bangun.
better
they
in
can actually
attack.
just
Please,
go
bro,
behind
this is
cover
the-
and not get flash and then peek out and then punish. So what is your
Gue
Pas lagi ya?
kalau
well, if you're a
misalkan
pro team,
AE
you can use those
apa
tiny bits of
AE nggak ngeliat di
how to say it,
defense,
distractions to open
I'm
up
fine.
something.
Tapi kalau dia nggak
The
ngeliat di
window is
attack,
small,
I'm
but
worried,
these
you know.
guys are good for it.
Yeah, definitely.
8-4 lah,
Even if
8-4.
the window's
8-4
small, no
menang
matter
semua.
how small it is,
I'm not even kidding.
Bren will always find a
I'm
way to
not
crawl
kidding.
their way
8-4 they
into
take the they take the map.
into a spot where they can
Positive.
emerge out victorious. I'm not gonna acknowledge that chuckle, Asarai. I know what you were thinking.
No. I was thinking like, you know, rats in a maze. You know, because
Ah,
because you know how lab rats are
very
right?
smart.
Soalnya
Yeah,
normal,
very smart,
parah
right?
cuma gara-gara di
They
postpone.
know where the cheese
juga
is
sih
at
awal-awal
the
mereka
end
udah
of that
bagus sih
maze.
sebenarnya.
You think
So-
Bren is like a lab rat
Tuh
that
kalau
can
misalkan
smell the
dilanjutin juga
victory
menang
and
itu.
is able to
Yakin
wiggle
gua.
their way in it?
Could be. Alter
Biasanya
Ego.
first strike, ya.
What do you think they could?
Ya, biasanya
like, in
gitu lah,
terms
ya,
of
punya
that kind of
ini ya.
analogy?
So Alter Ego
Apa
for
sih
me, I
namanya?
think they're like a
Punya
bear.
ini
They
sendiri.
will just destroy everything when they hit their
Gua
shot.
nggak
Ya,
tahu
Bah.
nama
Tell
apa.
me more.
Oh,
Itu
yeah.
loh, kayak I don't know what's the
Berserks,
name
these
ya.
guys have some of the craziest aim in the entirety of Southeast
Punya
Asia.
rutin,
What?
not
But they
rutin.
can be outwitted. They can be
Oh, like
outwitted.
like how the
Definitely
first
a little
game
bit
mereka
tough
nggak
Iya,
underperform
iya,
gitu.
iya, iya.
Terus
This is
How do
why
you
Bren are
call
really
that?
taking the
Apa ya?
patient
Kebiasaan
towards
sih.
this one.
Iya,
See
karena
how more?
habit anjing.
Not to
Habit,
get the
lebih
end.
habit.
The Smiths
Habit
actually
kayak first game gitu
could
udah
allow him to
pasti.
get away from this corner, and this is a very
Ritual,
tough round.
anjing.
That is dropped down to 21.
Kalah first map.
There is a heal.
Punya
What's going to be able to
tendencies,
heal him
punya
up
I
after
don't know
that
lah.
suppression
You
fades.
know what I mean.
They still have to
Aduh.
challenge Elmore on 65
Gila, Jesse
HP.
Vash
Elmore
lagi.
re-peeking that
Jesse
angle
Vash
a little
jago
bit
sih.
haphazardly. And this is Borkum with from the shadows. He's found a lot of success
Itu
in the
Jesse
last
Vash
time.
kemarin gua ajarin
Got an
sama.
ace off of that from the shadows.
Ngajarin apa?
Ngapain ngajarin Jesse Vash
Can he find
anjing?
the timing
Ada.
again here as he
Gila.
gets in?
Ah,
He
gitu,
does
Fit.
not this time. Instead, Tall snaps him out.
Yes.
Big problem is that was
Jangan-jangan
supposed to be
PJT
the
settingan.
pinch coming into the C site. Now all they really have to do is look straight into
Oh,
the
Edward.
and those two angles from Alter Ego should give them that solid. But hold on, Jesse Vash is hitting some nutties, and he has 8 seconds to keep the dream alive.
No way!
But Jesse Vash with the ace, the turnaround, the 180
Oh,
to the
no.
cranium of Berserks. What was that?
What the
That was-
fuck?
He had
What?
seconds. Getting off of the spike was the biggest gamble in that scenario, but in that one he hit the jackpot. It's absolutely a show
Miscom kali ya.
of the intelligence.
Para low
of
sih itu.
Vash
Itu
here.
nyelet,
One of the
anjing.
most intelligent
Itu
players
low
we
banget
have in the
padahal.
region, and we've got to take another look at that one. Just a masterclass right now from the clutcher of Bren Esports. Look, he isolates 3, has the awareness to check up there.
Aduh.
And then
Nge-whiff
knows. He just knows. 6
Berserk
HP.
nge-whiff.
And he's pulling the Philippines ahead with a 9-3 scoreline with a heroic effort yet again from Jesse Vash.
Oh my goodness. Jesse Vash above and beyond. He just
Oh, shock dart.
bashed him in.
Did? Absolutely. But look, Asteray, this is 9-3. Will they live on from the 9-3 curse? Will they survive the Bren 10? This has happened to so many teams where they've come back, where they've been come back on.
That's the
upon.
name,
Yeah,
guys.
that's
Tren.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be the case as Dubstep finds a nice tap. It also does drop
Itu
the
brand-
spike, so
brand-
that's a lot
brand
of
10 apaan?
information here. The double swing here.
Oh,
Dubstep's
dude.
finding another. Dubstep's found a third, and on the pistol, he's found magic. And look at this, a moment of brilliance from Dubstep. Can he continue on? And in this symphony,
man.
it is going to be
Oh,
Jesse Vash
man.
and Borkum to lead the crescendo,
Oh,
bringing us to a
man.
10-3. Bren have yet again found another pistol. They are a team possessed.
Masih bisa.
That was an orchestra. Somebody was.
I'm not
just
saying nggak bisa sih, cuman
orchestral
kayak,
of that.
oh, man.
Oh my god, the symphony of disruption.
Iya,
as we were
mager sih
mentioning it.
10-3.
That was so
gonna be
smooth
harsh.
of a transition.
The map's gonna be
from
harsh,
Dubstep.
brother.
He was just peeking both A main and A short, and Bren was just right behind.
Hey, you
and
have to
just-
believe
just
Edward.
wondering at all what this
No, I
man's
believe.
doing. And
I
he
believe.
converts
It's-
it.
I
Alter
just said it's
Ego
gonna be
shut
hard.
down once again.
Iya.
And they gotta have to dig deep here. Seems like they will just be looking at the weaker weapons for the
Ini
moment.
masalahnya
Upgrade
Aerox
pistols
hitting
is the
their
name
shots
of the
and
game
Bren
for
are
them.
just-
Elmore charging on
Ngacun
mid
lagi,
with
ngacun
a
banget.
Sheriff, but this could be
Aduh.
difficult because there is some pop shots and he has
Sedikit
been
anjing
lowered
lagi
down
guys.
because of that direct contact with the Trailblazer. Still, seems like they're gonna pop on
Yes.
in. And Borkum,
No.
he is blinded as hell.
He's blind as a bat here, but it's going to be echolocation that allows him to get to the back of that site, and the teammates, well, that's the quickest of reinforcements that we have just seen. Jesse Vash and co. Another triple kill from Jesse
Flawless,
Vash.
flawless,
The
ace,
responsiveness of
flawless,
Bren.
flawless,
They
I'm
are
gonna turn off
looking
my
to get
AC now.
payback. On to Paper Rex from the 13
23 kill, gila.
that was
Aduh.
inflicted upon them yesterday. And they're
Modelan
making
gini
a
dibantai Paper
statement
Rex
here with this
13-1 loh
game.
kemarin.
Iya, iya, gue liat
And
skornya.
also Paper Rex, who was waiting for them in the grand
Aku nggak nonton
finals.
sih, tapi-
Paper Rex,
Gua
we
juga
are
nggak
Bren,
nonton.
we're coming for you.
No, we asked Dubstep on an interview when they win one of their matches
Jangan lupa di like guys.
during the playoffs.
Biar makin rame.
What was Bren feeding them? And he answered me because I was wondering, like, this was supposed to be
Are
a
you
joke
live,
question,
sir?
but he answered
Yeah.
it
Who
a
do you think
serious
I'm
answer,
talking to?
which was
Like,
Bren was feeding him motivation.
since 15
And well, you're kind of seeing
Oh,
that right
gua
here,
kira
right
lu dari
now.
tadi,
Still, though,
aduh.
Alter Ego do have some fireworks. They do have the firepower. This smoke, though, closing the distance for Dubstep.
You
with
live
the
di mana?
Spectre. He's holding.
YouTube.
He knows that there is members of Alter Ego aware
like,
of his
"Oh, thank
positioning,
you."
but he is also baiting them to
Para
try to
Tio.
challenge us. And if they're not careful, they could actually give away the weapons that they sorely need right now to win the rounds and maybe go for this comeback. But it could be difficult. Dubstep still does not have a dash, actually, so he can't get away from that one. And this could open up the seaside.
It actually does here, but there's Borkum towards the back. Doesn't get the timing right. The Spencer does here in Garage, but the trade is immediate. The flash is good. Takes a while, takes a second, but Borkum and Wits, they get the respective kill here. They brought to a 2v2 on their bonus round. They're going to be happy with this regardless of the outcome. But Spike will be making its way. They have secured the B site. They do have a little bit to worry about here as Borkum is right hot on the tail of Tebotol. Jiggle peeks the corner, but low HP on him. He's not going to hard commit. Borkum still managing somehow to be alive to retain possession of his life, but his soul will be siphoned away for now as it's going to be all up to
Oh,
Witch, who
shit,
has the
this is
angle
gonna
onto
be
one.
bad.
He knows where one is, and there's information towards backside. Going to get nothing right now. It's a little bit of too much to trigger discipline.
11-4 yo, let's go. BTRIA comeback.
Well, he had no idea that there was a crossfire, so he still had to make sure what was on the back.
Come on, boys.
of the
Start of the
alarm.
comeback
And
ini.
again, it is deceptive for us. Like, wow, why did Wits lose that? He had full,
Tadi guys, gua
trigger
nggak bisa napas,
discipline.
guys,
He had
sebenarnya.
full control of that situation, but again, just didn't know where Berserk was really placed, or if he moved out of that backside, or if he was even marking a link. The timing was off, and Alter Ego. It seemed to have been a really sticky scenario for them, but it works. But here's the problem.
Sudah,
We have seen in that
defender saya
first half as
menang.
well that the gun round
Nice
not
lah.
really looking too clean for Alter Ego, and they've kind of been
Aminin aja dulu,
relegated to
Bang.
just go for the weaker weapons. But thankfully for this one, it seems like they will have some, since
Nice.
as they
Oh, what a
will just
shot.
trade for utilities.
Borkum gets absolutely rattled there towards the back of B. I think that was through the smoke as well. Didn't really
Step
get a
by
good
round by round, step by
picture of the
step.
shot, but still, it's an entry
One
nonetheless.
round at a time.
Weakens the B side significantly. Nobody really here. I mean, more in this corner will be tagged up. Can he get away? That's going to be 2 shock darts coming his way. And the swing out alongside it, the trade there as well. Berserks goes for that flash, the dash out, and the swing is able to get out of the dodge here, but with 21 HP, there's no way he can heal himself. Was hopeful that he could, but just can't. 4v3 still for Bren. With this operator, they're definitely going to want to pick up this round. Oh, dubstep. Sees the head.
God.
Sees the head. It's not enough. He gets a tag, though. They know the operator's here. How are they going to deal with him? How are they going to contest? Dubstep decides to fall off the angle. And you know what? Alter Ego? Yeah, no. We are not having any of this. Not with
Kenapa
Dubstep
number?
now. Let's go to
I
C.
hope
This is
so
where we're
for
going to take a
Bren.
fight. And that is, in fact, the right call. Dispenser's still here, however, so he can make it happen. He does get spotted out. He's in trouble. As Fat Penguin is able to spot the shoulder, and it's enough to get Bren in a very, very
Nah,
bad
I'm
spot.
kind of
And Alter
excited, guys.
Ego a chance at coming back in this
Hey,
game.
take our energy, I know, right?
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
take our
11 to 5
energy.
is a scoreline that
Hopefully
again
mereka pegang momentum.
seems to be
Amin,
a
amin.
lot of rounds, but
Igelnya dapat
because we
apa
do have
fatpeng,
only
fatpeng.
like 30 max before we go off regulation in terms of the rounds, it's not really the biggest thing, and they might have been able to crack a little bit on the economy of Bren here. And Alter
Oke,
Ego,
11-5. Ayo,
they're
let's
looking
go.
pretty
The
good on
start
that
of
regard. Now you're going to be
something new.
just going to be seeing, excuse me,
One round at a
Berserk's
time.
looking,
Man.
hunting. He knows that he
Feels
wants
so
to
right to
get
be
more
here
impact
with
in this
you.
post plant because
Wow.
taking an operator away from dubstep is a huge W. You
Raffi mana Raffi ya?
are okay with him fighting with a rifle,
Belum
but when
bangun
he
kali.
gets that operator, there's
Gak
a
mungkin,
certain
anjing,
amount
gak
of
mungkin.
that uses that. In any case here, that's going to be the 11 to 5, and Alter Ego, they aren't still out of the waters just yet. They can play even before that post plant.
Yeah, but neither is Bren. There's still a couple of rounds to find, and you know, before I continue that point, look at this. Jesse Vash, 24-7. Man is putting on a clinic for everybody.
Fatpeng gak
right
pernah
now,
ngomong
just
di
goes to
interview.
show
Iya,
that,
dia gak mau ngomong.
hey, just because I'm so Vash doesn't mean I
Fatpeng malu-malu.
can't wreck.
Ya
And
men,
he is
Fatpeng is an
tearing down the
introvert.
house right now on Alter
Oh my
Ego.
gosh.
Ayo,
Looking for
GBT
that
bisa comeback kepada
30.
Mas Aya gak bisa
Very much
makanya.
an
It's
inspiring
T-side, brother.
performance from anybody who says that
Dan
Sovas
how
can't
far
kill.
Edward has
This is
made ya.
just not
Aduh.
true.
Ya men, from like
Dulu
He
mabar sama
hasn't gotten
gua
a kill
masih
with a shock dive. It's all
He
been about
has.
his ultimate.
No, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's
has
like-
at the
it's-
very
it's
start of
okay.
the game.
hard work
Okay.
pays
I think it
off,
was
Then-
round
brother.
2 or 3.
yeah.
Then
His
just
hard
that,
work is
just
really
that, just
hard
that,
work, you
Yeah,
know?
just that once.
yeah.
Terus kayak dia
It's all
juga
been about
kerja
the
gitu.
ultimates as well
I mean,
as
like-
Iya
the shoot
gila,
shoots.
dia pagi kerja, main cuma bisa
Shoot.
malam.
Iya.
Bang,
Speaking of shooty shooty, oh,
Oh, is he
Porto.
taking leave then kalau
Gotta be
tour nih?
careful.
Oh enggak, hari
down
ini
to
hari Minggu
13
ya?
HP. Has to
Iya.
all the way back here. Go somewhere else. But Hunter's Fury, is it gonna land the mark? Of course it tags one. But can it get the kill? It does
Fuck.
find a tag onto 2. So that's some good HP lost here. Nats Laurent won't be able to heal himself up, but he does top off Berserks. And if there's any player you want at full HP, it's got to be him, especially after he finds that opening frag. Dubstep getting flashed out, gets the timing and dashes away, fully blind.
Dia orang
kecil,
Dubstep,
anjing.
disgusting
Fully
shot
blind,
right there.
anjing.
As he gets out of dodge and goes back into B, but he's looking for more. He knows that his team needs him to step up massive, and he does. He finds another headshot close.
Kok
Who
juga
expects an
taksi?
operator to push like that here? Now he's getting close. That's gonna be another 3 kills for Dubstep. Blades out. Blades are enough,
Oh,
but it's
ya
Jesse Fast to follow
Gila.
up. And in this round, it is
Nice
yet
try.
again Dubstep who is the maestro of doom. Bren will find match point off a masterful operator performance off of Dubstep.
I want to play.
That kind of
No
loss
Lu mau main?
from Bren, or that win from
Iya,
Ci
Bren.
sama
bro.
Raffi aja jangan sama Fatpeng. What do you mean,
The
anjing?
timing, his experience,
Whoa,
as
whoa,
well
whoa.
as his
Sorry guys,
Contro-
sorry guys.
controversial.
Jet
Oi.
inside
Bye-bye.
and out.
Ya
The
elah.
dash, the
Nonton di Twitch guys, nonton di Twitch. Gua kasih linknya.
Not really
Ya, gua
necessary
kasih
anymore
link.
because his teammates would already
Gila juga,
rallying
gua
right
stream
behind him.
lagi.
But the
Ini,
first 3
Oh,
shots,
bisa gak?
the first 3
Oh, bisa gua yang
targets
stream aja.
was the biggest, and that one on Berserks really hampered a lot of the things because they wanted to get more control on spawn, maybe the entrances to C Link, and this really does kind of slow the
Lu main
pace
sama siapa,
down. Okay, this is not a silver drone. This is a observer drone. So that's not gonna spot actually everybody, but this does give an inkling to Bren that there is a lot of noise being made on sewer and A main.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
nice
yes.
shot right there from Berserks. Manages to dash on through, spots the head, but
Ah,
misses
okay.
the rest of the blades. Jesse Vash gets one, but he goes down shortly thereafter. Dubstep, it's gonna be naded out.
Wah, akan
Okay, it
langsung
doesn't
ya,
take a
kan?
lot of damage actually. So regardless, it's Fat Penguin who will be taking that kill onto Dispenser, and look at this. Still a hope currently for
Kakak
Alter
siapa
Ego
Beko
as they
fed up?
look to bring
Maksudnya?
things to 12-6. Dubstep no doubt
I
will
don't
want to save
understand.
this operator. I don't think they're going to try to make any more pushes here, but they might try to go and shut down the economy a little bit more of Alter Ego, as they will be forced off of it and eventually just sequester the round here up against Alter Ego.
Well, put a bow on top of it already. This round has been gifted by Berserks to the rest of Alter Ego. Yeah, he did not get the secondary kill onto Jesse Vash, but that initial on Wits when he had his back turned really opened up the entirety of the site, made it very easy for the rest of Alter Ego just to, just waltz on in. Still, Bren, because of the rounds that they won, I think they should still be able to buy up here, making it incredibly difficult for Alter Ego to convert. But when Berserks
Boy, kayaknya harus clear
lines
kontak
those
musuhnya
up, when
karena
he's
tembak bisa jadi
feeling
nggak
it,
ada.
he's 16 kills here.
Nggak
He
ada
might
barang-barang
still
di
be
Kici.
able to lead this team to victory. But the big
Mana
problem, again, is they
Nggak.
cannot make that mistake anymore. They just need that one round. And by that one round, I mean
No,
Bren
no need
to take the
this.
first game and one step closer for that road to Berlin. Everything is on the line here. Grand finals, it's still a big thing. But right now, I think everybody is just
Jadi
looking
pertandingan-
for that answer.
Oh.
Who will be the team?
Dubstep
Alter
baru
Ego, Alter
sembuh,
Ego
padahal
or
sembuh
Bren?
dari apa?
They filled out the entire recipe for the disaster of Alter Ego. All they're looking for now is the cherry on top. That final piece for the pièce de résistance, as Berserks is able to get that opening pick right there onto Jesse Vash, though this will allow them an avenue into the ace site. But there are still two players holding on to it. Berserks will get in, and El Mimo will find the follow-up.
Gitu
Great
dong.
set of entries right there. Alter Ego, they managed to buy themselves.
See,
They got
he's
a little bit
awake.
of a buy-in here into this game. That's Berserk's finding a third, and Dispenser getting that shut down, but he's all alone here. He might just take the operator and run for the hills here, especially after he probably will get chased off into
waduh, mulai
oblivion.
apa?
But how far will they go? Into
Mulai
the abyss
jago.
they look. Dispenser looking right back
Oh,
at them.
no.
And he
Oh.
finds the third. He finds four. Almost
Ay,
at the
bangun.
Dispenser. That should have never gotten that close. But Dispenser makes it happen, and for a second you believe he could have done it. But Alter Ego swipe it right back.
Miskin
No,
kayak.
this round is
Tapi
ours.
dia kayaknya lagi it's
Out
okay
of
sih, yang
the
penting dapat
5
ini.
members of
AWP-nya.
Bren,
Dapat
Dubstep
AWP-nya.
being the primary
Yeah.
upper, way back when, it was Jesse Vash and Dispenser that have been kind of alternating between the
penting
sniper
AWP mereka
weapon,
mati.
and there has to be some form of respect here from Alter Ego. Granted, though, Alter Ego know that they have the money now, as you can see, they're pretty stacked. They want to make sure that they cannot, Bren cannot
Tapi nggak apa-apa lah.
transition
I mean,
this
they still have
sniper
money.
weapon into the next round.
the
Even
money
if
in the
Berserk
bank
can hit
is okay.
the-
They can
the
survive like
battle, catch
one more round.
Dubstep off guard, they still respect it a lot. And
Rush A every round, boys.
trading 4 bodies for that, I think is more than enough for them, or fair enough for them.
Oh yeah. This time they're gonna be forcing an eco
Why?
here. Dubstep has money.
Belakang
He's
sih.
gonna go for it.
Jatuh senjatanya.
He's,
Oh no, he dropped to the
Mr.
ground.
Warbucks right now. It's gonna be a pick off right there, as they actually get
What?
one in their favor. Berserks is in hot water. He doesn't get out of it, and he boils right there as Dubstep finds another. Bren, they're stealing these rounds. They have no business winning these, but Elmi Moore is right there
Oh,
to bring
nice.
equilibrium. Find the balance in the midst of the chaos.
Oh, no.
In the chaos is their order. It's a 1v1 here, but is it gonna be yet again Bork?
Oh, anjing jatuh gua.
Step fall
Aduh,
as he
anjing, gua
denies
mati.
Bork.
Mati
And what have these rounds been, Asarai? Where the hell have Bren been pulling out these kills?
Itu padahal dia nengoknya salah ya.
Well, Borkum wanted to
Sakit
go
jantung gua.
for his time, but it
Sakit
was
jantung
denied by
You see?
Ebotopas.
Mental mereka
Oh
udah.
my goodness. Where is these rounds going to? Down to the wire, the back and forth punching of both of these squads. Bren now called for the tactical timeout. They're looking a little bit afraid here, Elu, but to be fair
I'm
as well,
fucking
this is going to be
scared,
their
bro.
buy round. That
Like
was only
scared.
Dubstep equipped
They win
with
this
a rifle, if I'm not
12-10.
mistaken, but
They
now
win
he's going
that
to be
eco
in
udah.
with an operator. This gives a
Overtime.
lot more firepower
It's
for
not over,
Bren.
tapi
They're gonna
sakit jantung
have,
gua.
I guess a lot of pushback against Alter Ego, but Alter Ego on the other hand, because of that messy little bout, they were at least gifted a bit of ultimates with Elmimor and Tabotal, and you know that Elmimor can convert on that Empress, so this could still be a possibility for Alter Ego. They're coming back. It's slowly but surely. It's very, very grindy, as they cannot clean up these rounds properly, but they still will take that rather than losing that round, and they just need 4 more to go out of regulation into overtime.
Yeah, but that's 4 big chances as well from Bren. They have been having trouble closing out games, and it has gone to overtime
Itu Raffi.
a lot more times than Bren.
Oh no.
And so if they're looking to
Man, oh
break
my god.
break the cycle here, Bren,
Raffi?
they're gonna hope to close out as soon as
Oh my
possible.
Baru
god,
bangun
you just
tuh.
woke
They have
up.
taken a tactical timeout to ensure they have a little bit
Holy
more.
shit.
Pesan dari tadi lu dengerin lagu di
more of a
Spotify,
better
Vi?
plan as to how to approach
Tidur
the
Iya.
dengerin lagu.
side.
Apa
Tiduran.
gue
What they're gonna
sambil
do here is they're gonna
tiduran
spot
gue
out one,
dengerin
close
lagu.
up from
Oh
above,
my
but he's
God.
gonna be hiding. They don't know that Jesse
Wait.
Bash is ready for the bait and switch. He's gonna run away. But it's a good
Oi.
shot from
Oh,
Jesse Bash.
no.
Work him
Ente
with
dah.
the back off. And
Go
look
next,
at
go
that,
next.
the 1-2 punch, crossfire, bait, switch, swing out.
Belum
and double
kelar,
kill
Cok.
right
Kok
there
udah
from
go next
Bren.
door?
As they're gonna look for
Iya,
more, they
mereka
double down on the
selalu
aggression, but it's enough
ganti
to force
kom ya.
Jesse Bash back.
Iya anjing tiap hari ganti, Cok.
Tiap map tiap iya.
Tiap hari. Hari ini misalnya
Oh,
Mockman.
It's a good trade for Tabotal who finds a double. And Dispenser, can he get the timing? Yes, he does.
Oh, this is
1v3.
gonna be
Bren
harsh.
looking for map number 1. It's Fat Penguin to stand in their way. But can he prove to be the decisive factor?
Keluar.
Low HP on
Dua.
2 members of Bren here. Only double them
Dua
with
lo.
full. Misses the shot. Penguin, he
Tapi
still
pikir
can't
terus
swing
anjing
this.
udah
It's gonna be a recon
Gila,
dart that doesn't connect. Shock dart, excuse me.
Okay, guys.
But
Next
Dubstep
map,
with
next
a
map.
beautiful shot on the
Next
head
map,
will
next
get
map, go
Bren
next.
the first map of the series.
Ayo
There
guys,
could have been
please
some
let
opportunity
us
for Fat
pray
Penguin
for
to maybe smoke
AE.
himself out, be able to run
AE
away.
to Berlin.
He still had a shrouded step.
Wait,
and something,
Heaven
but
make up a
he
map
just
pick kan? Terus
Iya.
Ascent.
knew that he had
Kita
to
ya?
go for
Yeah.
a situation
Okay.
where he just had to get a kill on
Kayak udah
Dubstep,
kena
just
mental
because he knew
Ascent
that even if
kemarin.
he took a site, even he could plant down that spike, it would be futile in
Oh,
the
lihat
end
Bosok
because
32
it wasn't
kill
his
kemarin.
Belum
squad.
bangun
He didn't
sumpah.
really have
Iya
that
nih masih
much
di tebak dulu sama
utility or
Dustin
time
anjing.
to mess with around anymore. In the end, it's still going to be Bren with that 13-8, and they will accelerate this series. One more. Elo, this is a best of 3, not a best of 5,
Whoa.
and one more. I cannot stress that enough.
Look, let's take a look at the stats here. Just missing the 30 mark by 3 points, Jesse Vash. I have to say this was his game. If there was any game to claim Jesse Vash's place in the history of Brand
Anjing.
Esports
Halo.
and
Halo.
esports history, this is
Jun
it.
itu.
This is Jesse
Dia tadi
Vash's
tapi recon-nya
standout
keren sih.
performance
Dia-
of the season.
Yang post
How
banget
Dia
many
tahu,
times
iya,
did he
dia
play for
recon
his
ujung
team?
ke atas
On the
gitu.
other side,
Kemana ya,
moments of
jarang
inspiration
live.
from
Iya,
Berserk
mager.
found round after round for his team. Unfortunately, the rest of the team unable to live up to that. It was a very quiet game from Nats Laurent, one of the players who you really look for in Alter Ego to step up to, because when you talk about Alter Ego, it's Berserks, it's Elmimor, it's Nats Laurent. These three guys are at the very tippy top. Every now and then, Tabotal, he'll chime in as well, and so will Fat Penguin. But it did seem like a little bit of an unbalanced game here, as Alter Ego had more players. Alter Ego had not all the players on their roster stepping up to when it truly mattered the most.
Well, there were some moments of brilliance there
Yeah,
from
sih.
Berserks. He
Wah.
got himself an ace, he got himself a
Mantap
a
banget,
lot of rounds where he was able to just entry
Ayo
onto
menang
the
nih
side.
ke
I think
Berlinan.
Elmimor,
Tidak.
not
course
really what we expected to spot, I guess, coming into this one. They went for the double
Kecuali
duelist.
dibayarin
They
gitu.
wanted to
Aku
get
mau
a
kalau
lot
dibayarin.
more,
Tapi kalau enggak, I think I'm
I
better
guess,
at home, yes.
CQCs,
I have
a
rabbits to
little
take
bit,
care of.
excuse
I
me,
have
Salah.
a
Atau
agent
ke Berlin.
composition that allows them to
I have
fight a
team to
lot
take
more
care
as well.
of.
But we didn't really see that
Good luck to
full
AE, yes.
swing
Good luck
for
to
Alter Ego,
AE.
because it seems like Bren knew what was
Temenin
going to be
Ewa.
coming. In any case, we're going to
Ewa
go
gak
for a
perlu
quick break.
ditemenin
When
sih
we
sebenarnya
come
sih. Cuman
back,
kayak
game number
I mean, the
2.
ticket
Is
will
it
be
going to
very
be Bren,
expensive, so
or will
like,
Alter Ego
yeah.
do the same thing that they did yesterday, which is
14.
come back from
Apa?
a deficit?
Gue yang
Well, don't
temenin
go anywhere. We'll be right back.
representatif gue.
enak aja kau.
Lu kan
Mendingan
deket
kau.
Dal.
Iya gue deket makanya.
Lu dari UK tinggal naik bis. Enggak lah, mana bisa naik bis anjing.
Oh, naik pesawat.
Naik pesawat. Lu kapan banget Dal tanggal 5?
Tanggal 12.
Wow.
Kan Avian sekarang game, nah lu tipe ganti Avian ke Berlin gak dong? Avian tetap harus datang.
Oh, Havian ke Berlin kalau misalnya.
Iya, cuman Avian pun bukan dibayarin sama ini, bukan dibayarin sama
Bayarnya di Mae kan.
Marina sama AE, jadi kayak
Oh, mereka dapat 7 tiket doang.
I think.
Terus
I think 7.
kayaknya nggak lebih deh.
Ya, karena overpick no info aja sih. Gue nggak tahu sih, komsnya kayaknya lagi nggak jalan deh.
Baru bangun.
Kayak tadi udah jelas-jelas kayak si Yeshiva sih tuh kayak nengoknya agak telat, I don't know. Semoga yang menang, amin, amin.
Cuma 1-2 menit ya ini.
Iya, tapi kan ada intro-intronya gitu kan, jadi kayak ya 10 minutes lah, they have 10 minutes biasanya paling breaknya.
Okay. I'll be right back then.
Lagunya kenceng banget, bentar gue mau matiin.
Ikan hiu makan tomat.
Apa tuh?
Blok lu Mamat.
Leguk lo Mamat.
Beguk sama man.
Oh.
Lu
Makan apa ya, enak ya?
Hokben.
Hokben.
November Hokben ini.
Oh iya, Hokben kan masakan khas Indonesia.
Hokben.
Raffi, you in laptop or in phone?
Yes, one laptop.
Oh. Gue gak tau kenapa, tapi orang-orang kalau bangun tidur suaranya keren banget dah.
Emang kenapa? Emang kalau lu enggak kan?
Berat.
Gak tahu, kayak gak tahu, kayak dari dulu tuh kalau gue dengar suara orang baru bangun tuh kayak keren banget aja gitu.
Kenapa?
Everyone gitu. Is it weird?
Aneh sih.
Gak tahu gue kalau orang baru bangun tidur tuh kayak 10 times cooler itu.
Suaranya lebih berat tadi.
Iya, kayak yang kayak gak tau, gue gak bisa. Pokoknya itu keren banget ini kalau orang baru bangun tidur tuh.
Udah menang siapa?
Brand udah menang satu map.
Oh shit.
Dia juga baru bangun.
Oh.
Ayo, my god. Why people have to be? Why?
BO3 kan?
Karena enak coy, ini hari libur bangunnya siang anjing.
Tahu,
Enak.
cuman kayak suaranya tuh
Lu tiap hari pada libur anjing.
suaranya tuh keren banget anjing. Kayak yang bindeng nggak tahu gue nggak bisa.
Satu apa bain ya?
Satu
Haven.
Bain aja bagus sih.
Bain aja kan ngalahin Boom.
Aset
Tapi
punya
Tapi kan tergantung ini aja, tergantung komsnya. Kalau komsnya
Iya sih,
kayak
kayak
yang
tahu-
mana kan
iya.
udah diganti
Iya
komsnya.
sih, makanya ini Asen kalau Asennya menang ya harusnya sih Bainnya most probably can win.
Harusnya main kayak kemarin aja gak sih? Asal lepas aja kemarin tuh main kayak.
Ini mau lepas juga lepas, cuma namanya belum ease into the game itu gimana sih, kayak tim lu tuh belum
Iya.
connect gitu tau gak sih? Masalahnya di sini warm up-nya tuh nggak bisa warm up kayak apalagi kan mereka mainnya pagi kan, nggak mungkin dong lu scrim jam 8 pagi anjing.
Iya susah kalau pagi.
Iya,
Main,
jadi
main.
main nggak bisa, main kan berdua mentoknya juga. Kayak lu nggak bisa main berlima atau nggak sih lo yang kayak ada komsnya gitu yang kayak masuk game dulu gitu.
You know what? You read my mind there, Black.
IG-nya Valorant itu apa
We
sih?
did expect Bren to take
Valorant
number
apa?
one to their favor. Haven, their strongest map, indubitably. But going into Ascent, we saw how they performed yesterday. The lack of strength in Bren was
Oh,
very
Valorant
apparent
Spot.
in Ascent.
Gue kira masih jam 10, what the fuck?
Del, lu tidur jam berapa sih, Del?
Gue tidur jam 1 ya, atau 12.
Terus lu bangun
Atau
baru
2.
sekarang.
Iya.
Buset, puas banget tuh tidur 11 jam.
Baik bakar,
12 jam.
halo.
Enak coy.
Gua tidur jam 1:30, bangun jam 3:30, belum tidur lagi. I hate my life, bro. Ajarin gue cara tidur, please. I cannot fucking sleep.
You know, man.
We've seen them figure out how to play the angles really well. Get that intel, go for those crossfires, and immediately get conflict underway. And on a map like Ascent, one of the best things Alter Ego is able to do is to force that conflict.
Why invest in stocks and Bitcoin when you can invest in Azure Slasher?
To fight them here and now. And even though in Haven, Bren Esports, they were able to prove that they could do that, they could
Lagi
beat
tercabut.
Alter Ego at their own game. That was still Bren Esports knowing that map very well. On Ascent, yes, Bren is experienced, but this time Alter Ego might have the geometric edge moving around that map if they can play to their strengths well.
Not only geometry, but also statistically, they have the better stats when it comes to Ascent itself. 74% win rate for the
Let's go.
Well, it's only
Let's go,
56,
let's go.
actually 59. So it's really
Caranya jangan megang HP kalau masih nggak mempan, pakai obat. Udah coba nggak megang HP, taruh gitu kan. Kayak gua itu selama 2 jam gua nggak pegang HP, cuman bola mondar mandir, nggak bisa tidur juga. Kalau masih nggak mempan, pakai obat. I don't wanna go to obat-obatan, yes.
Tidur aba ewah.
Nggak bisa.
Why, man?
Because gimana caranya?
Apa sih? Apa? Nggak bisa tidur?
Iya.
Ngapain tidur? Gue sih.
Oh shit, man. Let's go, man.
So much to digest, but well,
Gue pengen main Fortnite dah.
Yuk. Why?
Yuk, gue kangen Fortnite.
Gue pengen main Fortnite tapi gue nggak ngerti anjing.
Gua kangen
Orang-orang sekarang buildingnya udah tryhard mampus bikin hotel bintang 5 anjing.
Anjing waktu bintang 5 gitu.
Saya udah nggak ada server Singapura juga, nggak seru sih.
Iya,
Iya,
udah pada
malas.
Jepang ya?
Pingnya
Hong Kong ya?
retard, anjing.
Apa Jepang sih?
Mumbai katanya.
Iya,
Pingnya retard, anjing.
Obat-obatannya jangan yang aneh-aneh, kagak ya, paling kan parado kan. Cuma gue nggak mau kayak enggak, takut tetep aja takut bergantungan. Boosting si Ewanan, ya gimana ya, mau boosting kayak gimana, kayak gue gak bakal bisa chat dia juga. Takutnya kalau gue chat kayak malah makin ke pressure gitu, tau gak sih? Takut ngeganggu konsen, gue gak mau kalau ngechat kayak gitu. Cukup before the game aja, before the game.
Oh shit.
Digituin gak tuh?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What is this? This is the pistol round from Bren? No way. Asteroid. What on earth is
Kan ganti lagi ininya, koma.
Iya,
di push anjing sama brand. Mereka tahu. Brand mainnya udah doesn't give a fuck anjing. Mereka they know
What the fuck, kamu masih dapat gak tuh? Sahabat gue orang kayak gitu nih kayak how can you be so
Raffi
fucking
suaranya
lucky,
juga baru banget anjing.
Iya, makanya kan gue gak bisa kalau denger orang suara baru bangun dah.
Tai banget dah. Kayak lu ke pola bisa nge-kill anjing babi.
1-0, what happened?
Di push sama dubstep.
Unlucky.
Mereka udah play lepas banget anjing brand. No fear.
Ya ini dubstepnya kalau udah step up sih fuck nih. Kemarin aja si Aaron bilang yang buat masalah papernya cuma si dubstepnya doang hanya OP. Never mind.
Div.
Div. Fucking div, bro.
Marshall Div.
This puts us into a 4v5, but Alter Ego they now have themselves a couple of weapons, a couple of marshals. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, that's You know, Elmi Moore has just been honestly the #1 Marshall / Sheriff player, I think, on this entire Alter Ego team, and that's a very high bar because Alter Ego.
Oh, dia pakai turret ya? Oh, enggak deh.
All of them.
Shut up, bro.
They know how they play around. Yeah, I know.
Monkey is here. Lu ngomong macam apa nih?
Lagi streaming.
Iya, gue tahu lu ngobrol macam apa.
Oh my god.
Aduh, right click tuh kan masuk semua anjing peluru orang. Babi.
Aduh.
Si Jo doang dah yang right click-nya kena semua anjing, gak jelas banget gua.
Right click dia kayak emang ada magnetnya gitu anjing sumpah.
View kan ya, tapi
Enggak berhubungan. Gua di laptop juga.
Oh
shit, winnable with
David.
Jam.
Ya no, he drop do.
Good eco.
mahal aja.
Oke lah, good.
Nontonnya di ini aja di PPGL VCT. Cepet banget.
Udah gua streaming
PPGL VCT. Oh iya, udah disembingin Manan.
Iya.
Some nasty shots from Elmi Moore. I think the panel also brushed up on this that
Yuk menang yuk nih round.
even is the map for Bren, but
Harusnya menang sih.
bigger,
Kalau ada duit.
more,
Yep.
I guess, spacious map that is Ascent is allowing Elmi Moore, I guess, to flex his.
Paling Marshall lagi di si step.
He's been hitting a couple of shots. Is it?
Beli
Phantom anjing.
Dipush sama dia bangsa.
Jesse Vest pakai klasik kan.
Oh my god. Crisp.
What the fuck was that anjing?
Hagai Div anjing.
What the fuck?
Lagi nih.
Jesse
bisa.
Fast apa?
Fuck flawless anjing.
Gak bisa.
Oh, itu Hagai.
Hagai. Gak tau Hagai gua.
Oh nggak mau di Guardian. He keeps the Guardian.
Hagai 2 tap anjing tek. What the fuck?
Gue jadi pengen pakai low sense dah, enak dah kayaknya.
Gue kemarin mikir kan, gue ganti low sense, tapi tangan gue sakit anjing.
Iya, gue gak kuat.
Oh
Gila,
my god.
Hagai.
Gila sih Hagai.
Gila. Sumpah, ini orang-orang bikin gue sayang banget sama mereka, tau gak lu? Ya Allah.
Oh, the actual fuck, bro.
Gue pengen ke GH, pengen gue peluk, tau gak sih semuanya anjing. Like seriously, I wanna hug them all and just like,
You guys are so fucking good. Heavy honchos for either side has allowed for a lot of spicy moments.
Gila.
What the fuck can they do?
Oh
my god. How?
Phantom moment, bro.
Apa?
Dapet lo lagi. This is so fucking worth it.
Itu bagus banget anjing. Kayak 3 dapat 3 deh jatuh.
Iya dapat 3 1 ya kayak itu dapat 3 lah.
Dapat 3. Menang nih. Nice.
Oh, nice yo.
dari cara dia nge-pick gue udah sih 6 spin tadi.
Ayo. Where first mine.
It's your own place.
It's a first mine area, please check. Oke,
Aduh,
good trade.
Jo,
Yang lo mati naik.
Dia dapat dulu anjing.
1v1 sih,
1v1 winnable.
Bisa pakai Odin ngentot, bisa pakai Odin.
Bisa.
Diganti kan.
Aduh, kalau lama sih rip. Oh, menang.
Oh shit.
Anjing
Expect gak sih?
Jesse juga nungguin anjing.
Expect harusnya Jesse Fast-nya.
Iya.
Nggak ada waktu sumpah, aja mau kemana?
Nah, paling bener ya.
Jesse Fast-nya kira ke B. Pannya di A.
Nice.
Nice.
Tinggal pinter-pinteran. Ada drone tau.
Si Jo kemana? Plannya kabut. Iya loh.
Dia
pintu ya.
oh nggak ada turret.
Oh, dia takut imin.
Benar sih, bisa imin sih.
Oh. Nah, didengar.
Udah.
Nah, nice banget. Itu hell ya?
Iya, dari recon hell nggak ada, dia tahu.
Oh
my god.
Oh man. Oh shit. Ente.
Just to make sure that Jesse Bash was not creeping up, and same could be said from Bash there. But in the end, he just said no. Well, he's saying no to Wits, but he's saying no to his opponent as well.
No Wits, no.
Gila sih tembakannya sakit.
Ini sih gila banget anjing ya.
Crispy banget aneh.
To clutch these rounds here. There was a lockdown as well from Nats Laurent, and I'm a little bit concerned that he didn't actually go ahead and decide to use
Posisi
it.
aja juga gak enak banget sih
I
tadi
think
sih.
I think in that round it would have been a
Sebenarnya.
very good investment to actually go ahead and utilize it.
Kayak kalau gue jadi Joe, gue plan
Probably erring to the side.
Gue plan a bit more
plan
open.
Amen ya.
Iya.
Tapi
Tapi dia
nggak
takut
tahu
Amen
infonya
sih. Dia takut Amen sih.
Iya.
1v1 ends up paying the price for it.
Let's go Rizky.
Still enough money to go into another round here with full utility and full weaponry in their arsenal. Berserks will be spotted out.
Step.
Gila nih orang sih bener-bener play like
Mati.
What the fuck?
Ya, gaya pun gue.
And that's gonna be Borkum with another crossbar towards mid and very good mid control.
wah gila mereka udah main
Gila, Brand tuh aware banget tau sih lo.
iya.
Kayak dia menunggu 2 orang loh. Gila mana sumpah. Pinter banget dah. Kayak mereka
Komsnya berarti
tungguin.
komsnya oke berarti.
Kayak 2 lawan 4 gitu. Biasanya kan kita swing berdua. Kalau kayak Boom pasti kayak swing berdua yuk gitu. Kalau mereka ditungguin, gila, keren aja. Pakai aware man.
Kalau Frost main yang clutch itu menang gak ya?
Enggak bang, Nats Laurent lebih jago bang. Tentunya dia satu map lagi ke Berlin, gua di rumah.
Oh shit man.
Gue gak kuat nontonnya anjing. Kayak why did I even nobar guys? Kayak gini kan gue gak bisa tutup mata dulu tiduran gitu kan buat menenangkan diri gitu. Nggak, Freeze kasihan banget ya gue gak dimainin. Freeze cupu.
Sorry om.
Tahu cupu. Shit, dubstep with the Phantom.
Sorry aku cupu guys.
Hagai, do your magic.
That's what I really like about the Bren play style right now. And what's cool about
Kan
it
maksudnya ini mana bak anjing?
So whenever dubstep goes into an advanced position, it's normally a place he can dash out from. Right?
Oh, timing.
Oh, timing. Kayak enggak. Wah.
Oh,
Dah. Oh, itu timingnya gila sih. Buruk.
Timing David udah bagus banget.
Nggak, Fit, gak usah dipikirin, Fit. Kalau dipikirin malah makin sabun aja.
Yes, not wrong.
Wah, tembakan Brand gila-gila sih.
Lagi sakit aja udah ini lagi ngeri banget aja.
Sharp semua nih. Tadi di Haven lead dulu apa gimana?
Enggak, langsung dibantai.
Berapa?
93.
Wow.
Gila, they wanted bro, fucking Brand.
Ya, Brand really.
They really want Berlin.
Something wrong with alter ego. Nah, I don't think it's wrong sih. It's just
Yalah.
Brand lagi sakit banget, Cok.
Enggak, Brand juga have more time to prepare.
I think
Pas alter ego main mereka bisa nontonin semalam. I mean like alter ego also can, but
Kodelwin should buy Boom GH ya. They play better.
I think AE butuh ini guys. Mejanya Boom guys.
Iya, kayak mereka mungkin lebih ini gara-gara apa namanya? Ada yang nonton juga kemarin mungkin jadi adrenalinnya kayak.
ya adrenalin, hype.
Kan kayak kalau ditonton kan kayak nih gue tunjukin nih.
Tahu gitu gua nonton gitu ya.
Karena ini kalau udah final juga no point anjing, udah ke Berlin dulu dia.
Ya jadi yang ini match ini doang yang penting sebenarnya.
Ini yang seru ya.
You know, sometimes I just wanna, gue kayaknya pengen tidur gitu, kayak gue takut, kayak I just wanna know the outcome. Fuck man.
Gue bangun,
gue juga kadang gitu aja. Gue tuh lebih
sleep.
takut nonton daripada main aja.
Iyalah.
Kayak misalkan gue kayak lagi main gitu, lagi turni. Terus temen gue lagi clutch gitu. Gue suka alt-tab banyak kadang-kadang. Saking ngerinya gue lihat, nggak mau lihat gue.
I think I don't know guys, I think I might do just that. Gue tutup mata ya, cuma dengerin aja.
Oh, that's true. Vim, if you can hear us, please drop us. 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 Please drop us.
every day, all day for the rest of your life. Thank you very much.
That's true bromance for you. Oh, there it is. The artwork that you can do with your daggers. Look at
We're having a little bit of a technical timeout here, and
yeah,
considering the fact that it's extended, giving us a little indication that
Yeah.
we might be going into a break.
Ayo butuh
or
tumbal.
this might
Tumbal
take a
apa
break.
tuh?
So, for everybody
Short,
who's
short.
watching at home, this is the perfect time to grab a little bit of a snack, grab some lunch if you haven't had your lunch yet, and some popcorn.
Gua kenapa kalau liat IG tuh nggak pernah gua like ya, post orang nggak sumpah.
Gue juga nggak
Gue
pernah.
juga gitu. Gue juga kayak nggak. Gue
kalau
nggak
menurut gua
pernah
kayak
double
bener-bener
click.
good gitu baru gua
Kalau
like.
iya, kalau keren banget gitu, ya.
Gue aja keren aja gak gue like. Gue nggak pernah
Sama.
nge-like orang.
Kecuali temen gue atau apa gitu suruh
Iya,
like
gua
ya udah
juga.
gue like.
Kalau cuma temen doang, post temen.
Kalau nggak gue nggak
Kalau
pernah
enggak
double
kalau
tap.
gua disuruh aja like
Kalau nggak pas gue kepencet kalau nggak.
Iya nih. Kadang kepencet gue ini lagi. Nah mau kari bihun mau. Is still based on problem or what? Enggak, kayaknya ini bukan. Nggak tahu deh. Bukan AE sih harus. I'm not sure.
Nah, it's just brand playing good, playing all out also I think.
By the way, Seles nggak gabung kah GH-nya? Seles nggak punya GH dan kita nggak request GH juga sih. Cause kalau GH pun kayaknya kita nggak ada yang bisa datang karena satu ini di Malaysia, JJ kerja, gue punya kelinci, nggak mungkin dong gue bawa 6 kelinci ke sana gitu kan. Terus Odell sekolah, Mita juga kuliah, kayaknya juga gak bakal boleh sih. Kayaknya kalau cewek tuh bakal agak susah sih izinnya. Cek gimana ini cek? Easy. Gak apa-apa, tenang. Masih 1-5.
Undecided positif.
Baru 6 ronde guys, baru 6 ronde.
Ini,
Give us your thoughts on this.
Let's go Elmimor. Let's go Berser.
I'm not crying. I'm asking for their opinion, alright? Because it's you and me.
Odell sekolah.
The only two even
Odell sekolah, Cok. Odell masih sekolah anjing.
to help us with it. Alright, we need
Kelas
somebody
12 kan?
to tell us
Gak tahu.
Odell.
that putting bread in the freezer.
Setahu gua dia seumuran gua dah.
Odell 2004 kan ya? Apa 2005?
Iya, seumuran gua.
Iya 2004 ya gue sama Prisnut.
Setahu gua.
17 itu kelas
Kelas 12. Kelas
Iya,
12 tuh
12.
kelas 3.
Oh. Oh iya kelas 12.
Kelas 12 gua kelas 12.
I'm gonna start thinking about food, okay? If anything goes on for too long, I'm gonna start thinking about food. That's just my base nature.
Jo sama David lagi busuk. Iya nih kayaknya abis di back Dustin kayak ya.
Probably why I'm putting
Kemarin setuju. Lihat yang sorry ya sih. Bosan gak sih aja lucu banget Cok.
Kenapa lagi nih technical nih?
Gak ngerti.
Ini yang temen Rizky mati ya?
Enggak, tadi dia gerak-gerak kok.
Itu dia anjing.
Diam, Cok.
Enggak, tadi dia
Nge-lag
di
kali ya,
di
nge-lag.
elong.
Hari-hari technical time out.
Ayolah, guys.
Udahlah bubar GH jangan pindah, GH-nya pindah. Dan situ lagi.
Tapi ini si Rizky kan nggak lagi ha.
Wih.
Oh, gue tahu kenapa coba dari kemarin si Rizky jago.
Kenapa?
Soalnya dia pakai secret lab anjing.
Anjing. Gaming chair.
Secret lab.
Ini
Good gaming chair, good skills, bro.
Takel pedo gak? Takel gak pedo Cok. Orang takel lebih muda daripada gua. Takel baru 19 anjing. 20 apa tahun ini?
Cuman beda 2
Beda berapa tahun doang gak pedo anjing.
2 tahun ya, 2-3 tahun.
tahun anjir.
Apa 2001 ya?
Apa?
Tahun ya.
2001 ya.
2001.
Cuma beda 2-3 tahun.
3 tahun.
Tuh ngapa ada freeze nuts bangsat yang komen?
Face beku aja.
Itu only from C but for
Oh, itu bukan lu. Chris itu bukan lu.
Bukan anjing. Gua tuh ada obengnya nih, gua nih. Tuh gua.
Siapa ngobeng?
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Now that VCT
Orange Momo anjing.
unless
Oh ada obengnya.
I think we should set up
unless if Sia wins in Berlin, then I think the slot will be increased maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Masters. There's a few days. I think a week before
and
Masters
we could shoutcast this. That would be our job, because we'd be out of a job in a day.
If saya mau yang nonton lebih banyak dari NE sama yang lain pasti dikasih slot lebih.
Menang ya sih sebenarnya sih. Kalau misalkan dia menang kayak istilahnya ya masuk final aja deh, pasti dikasih slot lebih.
Ya.
Kemarin
That's also
gara-gara
one.
extend aja, gara-gara extend proceednya agak jauh, jadinya dia jadi 2 slot tuh gak sih dikasihnya. I think kayak viewernya juga ngaruh sih.
We are the look, man. We are the randos of the FPS casting community. That's just it. That's just it. Yeah. So.
Anjing itu Paperex naik gaji kali ya.
Iya anjing, ke Berlin.
Harusnya sih.
Gue pengen tidur anjing. Takut gue nontonnya. Sakit.
Like that guy from Back to the Future.
Marty McFly?
I don't know. But
I only know the character.
But okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna continue with the game. We will give you an update on what the hell just happened because we do not know either just yet. Obviously, stay tuned. Here we go. Round number 7, and coming back from that long technical timeout, got a little bit of a minute here to get back into the game as 3 ultimates on Alter Ego and 2 big ones on Brenny Sports as well. See how this plays out.
Sorry, I just had to like message production real quick.
Nice.
They argued with me, but that is gonna be Pat Penguin with an initiate on dubstep. Removing dubstep from the equation here, really a big help because Borkim is the only one left on the A side. But can he anchor properly?
Oh.
Cuma di spam doang anjing.
Frisky namanya aneh banget. Justru menurut guru gua yang dari Turki ya, katanya you have a cool name though.
Aduh, kena timing.
Tai keren tai, siapa bilang aneh nih.
Frisky namanya keren sih.
Kayak nggak pernah gue punya teman selain lu namanya Frisky aja.
Yoi, memang keren anjing.
Gak ada lagi sumpah.
Namanya keren, orangnya mah nggak keren anjing.
What the fuck? He fucking
Dia
jump
pakai
like
pisau
that.
anjing.
Oh, it's Phantom, Raffi, Phantom.
Oh shit.
Vandal can never do that, Raffi.
Gak, ini yang gue bingung kenapa sih Ae mainnya suka nggak ngecek angle-nya aneh anjing.
Itu Jo niatnya mau balik. Dia mau balik mau main util.
Tapi
ya,
baliknya begitu anjing.
Dia nggak aware heavennya iya.
Ini pressure gede banget. Lu menang lu ke Berlin.
Itu sih si Jo udah pengen main aman banget anjing makanya dicabut. But like unlucky.
Brandnya lagi pede banget anjing.
Brandnya lagi pede mampus ya.
Ini dubstep OP nih, aduh.
Udah dubstep OP become harder.
Dubstep the best. Yang mainnya brand bagus banget sih.
Pede banget anjing, kayak
udah
go all out
juga, anjing. Udah aware banget gitu.
Mereka udah kayak ya udah it's either we go Berlin or we go home.
Iya anjing, Berlin or home aja dah.
Dan mereka udah Berlin or home aja anjing.
We'll see if they can. I don't want to sound like a spoil sport for Alter Ego here, but we cannot deny the fact that it's 1-6 right now. They're getting the entry frags, they're finding the openings to the sites, but it seems like they can never really survive out of that post plan. It's either being caught off guard, like what happened to Natsloran. It seems like Natsloran has been the kind of victim of this. He's been the one that needs to be alive to set the utilities, to set the traps and whatnot. He even is put into 1v1 clutch scenarios, but Bren just keeps seemingly is his kryptonite for this best of 3.
Yeah, but you know, there's multiple kinds of kryptonite. So
that is also true, but
just wanted to point out that
don't be sad, hey, gue gak sedih. Cuman a little bit frustrated.
Almost get punished. Taking out a 30 HP nowhere for him.
Nice.
Udah no respect, bantai. Nah, udah no respect nih, bantai Iya, bantai udah just pick him, don't let him pick you.
Gua nggak tuh ini. Sebenarnya dia habis
save.
Masih save anjing ini Bren.
AWP itu. Tapi mereka max gak sih duitnya?
Ada ulti tapi
Juicy
dispenser.
Face sudah siap-siap pakai semprotan nyamuk aja.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. Gak mau dipakai ultinya.
Fortunately for them, one of those rounds where it will not necessarily be needed or called upon.
Oh, gak jelas ini Juicy Face.
Kena ada nih orang.
Dia main exit kali ya ini.
Iya.
Kena lagi. Dibalas aja hampir. Nice, let's go, let's go.
This is where
Good
Alter
start.
Ego finally find their mark. They just try to overwhelm with numbers. It works out in the end. And that nice little catch onto dubstep for the first time in this game opens up some possibilities because he had to rotate somewhere. He couldn't get a quick enough heal from Wits because Alter Ego didn't miss a chance to go for that heavy punish. They knew that even if they can take the damage, put the damage on dubstep, they can put the pressure somewhere on a different part of the map because of the fact that if Wits is on A, he has to go all the way around to B, meaning it could be weaker for them. So maybe these reads could have been coming out from Alter Ego, but we'll see how this goes. They're still up against Bren that can buy moving forward into this round.
Well, here we go, guys. It's going to be another full gun round coming in as we continue on into game number 2. For those of you who are just joining us, this is the lower bracket.
Gue udah angkat kaki guys,
Lower
mainnya
bracket
guys.
final with Bren Esports going up against Alter Ego. But here we go. It's that mid take with Alter Ego.
Obvious banget gak sih kalau di situ ada Bimben?
So they go for an aggressive pick towards B main.
Dia jaga kayak gitu nih, pede banget pasti ada Bimben. Aduh, jangan masuk, jangan masuk. Oh, what a pull.
GG dah.
Wah, pullnya pas banget bro, dia buta. Bermain. Nice shot fit. Oh, wah, BE. Pemain Dota nih bos, GG Fast anjing.
Waduh.
Aduh.
That's all you really want with
Jantung
Odin
gue
there.
sakit
Just be
banget
able
anjing.
to rip one out with it. And as you mentioned, that
Sabar ya
crossfire,
guys,
the
gue masih lemas anjing.
gravity well, there is some
Jantung gue sakit anjing.
Come on boys, masih bisa.
Alter Ego here.
Ya guys,
Problem is,
dapat
it seems
5,
like Bren is
menang.
not getting shocked, and the awe is just
Yeah.
that just does
Dapat
not
4,
work out
menang.
well for
Dapat
us.
3
It's
pun
coming
menang.
out from Alter Ego and their
Gila, Aing gak pernah Iko anjing.
This is not
Beli
looking
mulu.
too
AWP
hot.
juga, buset.
This defense side favors
Oh,
Bren
anjing.
so much. Berserk's able to
Si Jo dipercayain banget AWP-nya nih, gak sama Reski.
Kok slow mo sih?
thing in his regard. Dubstep trying to run away. I'm wondering if Elmi Moore will try to use
Ulti,
his
ulti,
ultimate
ulti,
for
ulti.
this.
Nih, kenapa jawab ya?
Yeah, sorry, but yeah, Dubstep gets tagged twice by that.
Karena mereka cuma main 2A loh.
Tapi retake-nya gagal. Tapi dapat side sih dapat, cuma retake-nya gagal terus.
Karena Odin anjing.
Cut things now for Alter Ego.
Oh.
Yeah, that timing just.
Oh, ini rekon 3.
I'm wondering if they're gonna maybe go for another.
Bukan rekon 3 deh, rekon itu.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Phantom. Rizky ngaji. CV Jo. Mahal dah senjata lu.
Jo.
Di delete nih.
Oh. Gila Phantom Brand sih. Fucking insane, man.
92.
Ini RKPB anjing. Ben. Old man tapi
Gila dah. Mereka udah oh my god.
They have strong ult economy. But you have to know they've been holding onto these for a minute. And I think the reason for this is that there is look, I think it's because they're waiting on each other to use their ults as counter ults. That might be it. But I do have to point out that Alter Ego, they are
Gue gak bisa cok, gue nontonnya takut banget anjing.
trouble. And they still refuse to lay down those lockdowns, those aggressive.
Okay, I'm just praying, you know, but like
even the Cosmic Divide, they're waiting, they're sitting on them. It's been like 4 rounds now that they've had them.
Udahlah ente anjing.
Ah.
Udah.
Untradeable. But Tall has managed to find it. It's away from
Dikit
Dubstep
semua.
now, but he's able to get out of dodge. They're going to be happy here with this.
Oh, he got dinked.
A lot of utility to be dispensed by
Main post nih harusnya. David main sendiri.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ya udah.
They owning it, man. Holy shit.
Wah,
Ayo,
they
guys,
hit
I
all
trust,
of Brand hitting their shot like crazy, man.
Tuh gak drive it doang lo pada.
Satu.
Oh,
Ayo.
iya.
Udah berani nge-pick cowok orang-orang.
Mereka udah mau ke bener-bener mau ke Berlin anjing.
Ini orang bener-bener insane anjing, like legit fucking insane anjing. Aduh. Oh nih. Jangan tilt dah sumpah. Kalau nggak tilt bisa comeback.
10-2 menang, 10-2 menang pistol masih bisa.
Enggak,
Ya, ini
kayak
semuanya
yang gue
ini
bingung
Berlin
tuh
ya?
ini
kayak
semuanya tergantung menang pistol apa enggak.
Iya,
Ini really depends on pistol.
kenapa menang pistol comeback sih.
mati ininya loh yang bikin gue bingung, kayak matinya tuh David lagi liatin tiba-tiba balik di pick gitu loh, yang dari tadi tuh banyak begitunya anjing.
There were a number of opportunities to make those ultimates a successful round conversions, especially with the lockdown. But Bren, they're just holding their own here. They're just holding on.
Udah di crosshair lagi Rizky.
Finally, we have here the usage of the ultimates from both teams, and that's gonna be the Hunter's Fury.
Oh my god.
Nice
Ada
guy.
Ada yang nge-give
Nice.
si bocil 100 sub give anjing. The fuck?
Wah 100.
100
Iya, tai.
gila banget, Cok.
Wah gila.
100 tuh berapa?
100 itu berapa?
Give out
$2.
$200 kan?
$2 kali
2 juta ya.
Oh gila.
Ya hampir 3 juta loh.
Dia langsung di ulti balik sama pintar.
Oh.
Wah.
Aduh, gak dicek kagak. Kan enggak?
Nice guy. Yes,
Gak ada yang
nanti
ngecek
guys,
sel tai,
buat
padahal
lo.
2 di 10 ya. Oke, nice 9
Oke, nice guys.
Oke, masih bisa menang. Gue pistol.
Udah setengah sih, dia tidak.
Nah, ya, siap. Menang pistol bisa.
Jantung gue sakit, cok. Jantung gue sakit banget.
Wah, ini bener-bener di penang pistol aja. Kalau nggak kalah pistol 11-3. Kinda hard.
9-5.
Lu sakit banget
Main
jantung.
fast bisa.
I want to cry. Sebenarnya timingnya sama aimnya dapat banget, iya, sedangkan Aya belum.
They really
5 player detain gak tuh anjing.
almost shot themselves in the foot there, Elu. First and foremost, that was incredibly risky, but Bren had no idea that Elmi Moore was still playing on hell, so he was able to at least get the punishes on multiple members of Bren trying to waterfall in from heaven. And what kind of at least kept them safe was the fact that it was still out in the open, and Bren, even though there was like 5 detains,
Tuh keren sih, kok jantungnya sakit sih, iya, kayak deg-degan gitu tuh gak sih?
Betul.
while they were still on lockdown. So there is that net. There's that moment that Alter Ego could capitalize, which they did. In any case here though, Pistol
Nice.
ensuing Berserk has spotted
damage
Dispenser
system.
already with dubstep, making his presence known on market doors, but they immediately pull away. They pull back for now, making a lot of commotion. Maybe looking for some over-rotation here. A little bit of over-expectancy for Alter Ego for that B side as Jesse Bash comes into A, and a pinch will be pushing through short.
Wah, this is bad. This is so bad. Nice,
Joe.
Satu lagi.
Nice fit. Oke.
Dapat mati dispenser nih.
Dapat satu lagi nih, David.
Pit. Oh.
Jangan maksa.
Oh, Pit. Don't like that.
Lo sih, ya lah.
Come on.
Nggak kalah sih, nggak mungkin kalah sih ini harusnya. Lo satu orang lo. Let's go, one more.
Yes, wah.
Ayo, nice, 95.
One run at a time.
95 menang bonus. Ayo. Bisa.
Ini pasti gara-gara yang suruh overpick. Etot gak pernah nyuruh
Lu
overpick.
pause to play lagi deh menurut.
Sorry. Sama aja.
Oh sama aja.
Refresher page.
Gue cepet aja.
Sama.
Wah, udah beda.
Beda. Udah technical nih brand nih. Really Berlin spot.
Beski lagi diem.
Okay, winnable. Let's go. Come on.
Nge-lag kali ya deh.
Nge-lag ya deh.
Ya tadi di Jenny nge-wave anjing.
Sebenarnya kayaknya yang bikin apa? Kayak
Itu yang gak gerak brand sih. Dubstep kayak kamar mandi kayak.
si
Gue toilet.
Davidnya Agak-agak sih, kayak semuanya mainnya kayak ini anjing. Kayak
False confidence.
Bukan, kayak pressure banget anjing.
kata Om Niki apa gitu, Niki masa tahu anjing.
Kena pressure sih. Who not get pressured? Berlin spot. Holy
Iya
shit.
anjing. Gak cuma
It's
maksudnya
a
kayak
Berlin spot.
bukan gara-gara nyuruh overpick anjing, atau mana ada kayak udah overpicknya nggak ada kayak gitu anjing. Itu kan kalau CT kan mereka decide sendiri anjing.
Ewa kan just let what the team want to do.
Iya men.
Then he decide afterward.
Iya. Niki kan pacarnya mama ya pacarnya anjing. He knows nothing brother.
Oh shit. The girlfriend is
He knows
smart.
the outside of Ewa. He doesn't know the inside of Ewa. You know?
Kelas. Holy shit.
Yeah man.
Thank you. Thank goodness. Alright.
So the DC was
What a rush rush.
Gila anjing.
Pakai deagle loh dia pede banget.
Monjo. Yes,
Ayo
Jo.
ayo farming Jo.
Hehe.
Satu lagi Jo.
Yes, Jo.
Nah,
Oke lah,
tiga.
oke lah.
Enough.
Gak apa-apa lah.
Satunya.
Ayo. Ewa. Nice. Berserk. Let's go. Generator play together.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, nice.
Diputer-puter sama Haga anjing.
Masih di headshot aja sama Hagai.
Berarti deagle kita harus deagle share ke dia. Abilitnya yang pertama doang.
Itu kan bercanda mereka cok. Iya bro.
Miss Enan is mad.
Yes man.
She is not in a joking vibe.
Why? Yarchat bilang apaanan?
Ah enggak sih ngomong Niki kan pacarnya Edward.
Oh.
Let's go Rizky, let's go Rizky. Menang round ini 7-9.
Come on boys.
Come on.
Kok bisa ya udah beli sheriff tapi full armor?
Nice.
Mampus.
Nice.
Mampus.
Pit, come on, play your game, Pit.
Mampus anjing lu dubstep berserk nih bos. Let's go David. You can do this.
Because the weaponry, it's in Brent's advantage, but the numbers AE have it. So what's the play here? What's the call? This is Bash looking to start a war through the wall here.
Player Dota. Gak jelas aja.
Itu Del ya. Delby voice so kawaii ne.
Holy shit man.
Delby.
Let's go, they go A, they confirm die. Go A and die, let's go.
Come on, let's go die. Let's go die.
Tapi mereka harusnya tahu sih, pakai flash sky.
Oh, no info. Aduh.
Oh, this is bad.
No.
They stack me, holy shit. Nuts Loran have to get one.
Deagle anjing.
Jo harus dapat satu. Wah, kena walk anjing dead.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Wolf dia cuma ada deagle dia. Kalau dapat satu lagi, kalau nggak bot lo udah good enough. Oh, nice David. Nice.
Oh.
Yes.
Free gun, take the gun.
Let's
Hagai.
go 79. Let's fucking go. Nice Jonathan, nice.
Gue Pinoy supporting Indo. Ancu Malai?
Siapa?
Markel.
What? Who? Markel Pinoy anjing.
Markel Pinoy? Oh, I just knew. I'm sorry.
It's from his voice.
Tapi kok ping dia 20, dia tinggal 5 lah ya?
No idea.
I think Pinoy live at Malay, right? No way, Malay got 20 ping. Let's go Rizky. Nice guy. Kasih tahu guys, one tap guys.
Winning ridiculous duels, wide swinging, peaking with confidence. Brent are now have to be wary. They have to watch their back because Alter Ego seems like they're waking up and they're getting into gear here.
Buh.
Di expect sama Haga ya.
Mampus lu semua.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit man.
Oh, what?
2v2 man. Dubstep got God man.
Given the information with these seekers, with these cabbages, And exactly
Nice.
Oh, the big wraparound. Dubstep's not gonna hit anybody now, is he? And Wits, will he
Wah,
actually
pinter
jump
anjing.
up, go straight onto spawn where
Pinter
Dubstep is
anjing.
going to be. But this actually puts him in a really difficult spot. Thankfully enough, he has the Trailblazer to give that information. Maybe Dubstep can capitalize.
Please aware one guy city.
It's gone short right there. It's a good flash here. And Dubstep could have the timing. Dubstep could
Astaga tadi.
Fat Penguin.
Oh no.
One in this round. Just might go Bren's way for now. Good double swing out here, but Berserks smoke off one.
Oh my god, thrifty man.
That's just where the frenzy shines, and which is better for it this time around.
Oh man.
And Bren, what a great read. Going for that flank. It just goes to show that Bren aren't all about.
I came to Malay when I was 3. I still speak Tagalog and Malay. Oh, nice.
Dapet kok dapat senjata sih?
Hah?
Dapet beli ya? Dia beli sendiri ya?
Dapit mati.
Oh, Dapit.
Oh my
Dapit mati
god.
di Asia.
Years and years of playing tactical shooters.
Dubstep's decision to smoke himself out, but rather than going to heaven, actually come back on switch or door, however you want to call it, was actually a smart decision. Because if Wits did not clutch that situation, Dubstep would not have a good position to actually 1v1.
Yeah, there's no
Berserks
angle on the
there.
spike.
Exactly. So you can really see that these tiny movements really do allow, really do show to us how hard, how experienced these players have, how much experience they have.
Oh, lockdown gonna be used here, and we're gonna try to get that lineup.
Gak hancur anjing pinter.
Not gonna break it. It's not gonna break it. They're gonna be able to get through, and that's a big problem.
Wah, oh nice. Nice guys.
He's got a good hold towards the backside.
Aduh, David.
The turnaround right there. What was that 180 that we
Wow.
But look at this Fat Penguin.
Holy shit. Oh,
Gatal anjing, apaan sih?
12-6 anjing Iko mereka.
Kena Iko ya tadi ya?
Iya kena Iko anjing. That's the turn around moment.
You might have lineups for the lockdown, but that is the quote-unquote default spots. Teams now.
Aduh, gue gak sadar ya kalau Brand suka ngumpet di situ. Ya kan nggak, maksudnya kan itu kan T-side sih, nggak tahu gua nggak tahu.
Mereka force. Oh halfway.
Able to take down the Killjoy ultimates. Really finesse or really a fine line. Sorry.
I don't know guys, I don't know. Come on, let's go.
In any case, Dubstep seems to want to pull the trigger.
Oh, gila. What the fuck?
Took a little bit of a breath and well, there's just 2 down already for the count.
Gila.
Oh gila udah I think it's done guys.
I thought 1v5.
It's done.
Just a little bit to victory, but
It's done.
4 versus 1 with everybody knowing.
Oh I think it's done man.
Bren this much closer, taking one step further to going to Berlin, being the Filipino representative. But they have the Indonesian powerhouse standing before them, and Fat Penguin has managed to line them up.
Wah,
Right now he's getting tagged.
kena nggak sih?
HP, and he's gotta go. No more room for error this time. He's gotta save this up and hopefully play for overtime here because Bren they've secured map point.
Tapi lagi aneh gak sih? Kind of.
Going to Berlin into the grand finals, looking for that rematch against Paper Rex. Oh man, how cool would that be on LAN? On like a LAN, and then he did that, and everybody would start like chanting.
Halo.
Yeah.
What's up man?
Lah Whiskey lu liat tuh. Whiskey udah komen anjing di channel. Spoiler guys. Oh, what the fuck.
Oh ya.
Nenteki.
Hai guys. Nice try guys.
Komen di mana?
Obrolan sangat tertutup loh.
Nice try guys.
Ya di spoiler gak anjing. Nice try guys, it's okay, we'll still proud.
Oh my gosh,
We'll
ente.
still proud guys. I love AE forever.
Their tournament life, their existence.
Oh.
Challenger and maybe
Man fucking cold in, Bren tuh fucking strong.
Bren cukup banget ya, kayak udah ngebaca banyak nih sih ya.
Udah pede juga gila lu itu.
Kemarin banyak banget vote AE di
Iya,
Pesan
vote
juga.
AE.
Lawan BEM. FS ada Asen gak sih? Gue lupa dah.
Ada.
Lagi pulang
Ada
mereka
kan?
semua.
Yang hak kayak Deagle 3 biji tuh.
Oh iya, ada yang
They all hitting their shot like crazy also.
Ya
Brand.
Brand lagi bener-bener
Lihat tuh
panas,
dispenser
panas.
gitu anjing.
Tadi di Haven di A sama Jesse
Cross
Fast 1
match
lawan
di
3,
DST
lawan 4 atau lawan 3 tuh. Atau lawan 4 aja.
Tapi sih tadi turnaroundnya kena Thrifty sih bisa comeback sih.
Iya.
Of a bald man.
handsome guy who just.
To be fair, there's no one bald. No. Never mind. You know what? Let's.
Nice try.
All right, here, guys. Match. Shut up, match point. Match point here for Bren. Can they go to Bren?
ente sih.
Have it in their name.
It's okay, Indo comeback stronger. Let's go.
Ya men, masih ada ini.
Indo comeback stronger.
Jason masih representatif.
Jaden jangan nangis gak? Gue gak nangis, Cok.
Oh.
Unlucky. Nice try.
Mati David nih.
Oh, David mati aja.
Oh kan bisa anjing. Bisa udah.
Oh iya.
Udah bukan game AE ini mah.
Ini gamenya Brand anjing udah. Wah, tuh lihat dapet tuh. Udah. Udah nggak usah nonton finalnya anjing, udah dapet Berlin. What more?
Udah guys, I want to sleep now. Now it's my time to sleep.
Don't forget to bring your jacket, Sonny boy. It's cold in Germany.
Nice try, man.
Ente.
Oke lah, big clap for AE. What a run. We take it the next VCT, yes.
Si Kevin selebrasi.
Kevin siapa?
Kevin Sekuret.
Kenapa?
Bilang apa?
Nggak di stream macro. Kenapa lu selebrasi? Terus nggak, ini gue mau tanding hari ini. Mana ada tanding, nggak ada orang selebrasi di warm up anjing gue bilang.
Menang betting aja.
Ya gitulah Kevin lah. Mau bocah-bocah itu mah dia gitu anjing.
Ya men. Nice try. It's okay. We'll see the crowd. Well played. Good run.
Top 3 loh, keren
Top
aja.
3, yes man. Top 3.
Indo comeback stronger.
Ya man. From losing to Skaru to top 3 in SEA guys.
Skaru.
Top 3. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna off stream now. I need to sleep. Yes. Tadinya gue pikir kalau misalkan AM menang gue pengen nonton terus, tapi I think now it's my time to sleep.
No way.
Bisa LCQ gak ya? LCQ tuh apa?
Shit.
I don't know. Cuman
It's okay guys.
But
Banget anjing. So close to Berlin.
for you guys, I'll see you guys next time.
It's okay.
Next time I'm in the
Maybe we
mood
go
for
Turkey,
streams.
not Berlin.
Maybe play, maybe not. I
Turkey.
don't know. So see you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye
So close yet so far.
bye.
Iya sih, itu dibantai sih.
Oh my god.